Hello?
What up, babe?
Hi, Jungie.
Hello?
I mean, it is
Hey.
what it is, dude. There's worse things in the world.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Lancey?
You call me Lancey?
This guy's got issues, bro.
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
Alright, I'm chilling.
Well, I don't even know what you guys are doing. I don't even know what you guys are playing. I know what Jung's playing. I don't even know what you were doing, Lance. I haven't like seen anything. Can you go over your like leaks?
Is it done yet?
Go over your
character?
Go over your like league start and your plan. Like what happened? What you do the whole entire league? Because catch me up.
Yeah. So I wanted to play aristocrat with Jaquanis because staff's OP, which playing as caster start sucks. So I started slams and then I just respect around like level 70 once I got the staff.
Oh.
And I had like this potato tree that goes all around the tree, just grabbing like the notables at the start of each of the classes. So it's like it made a big C around the whole tree, which worked decently because aristocrat's OP. Then I just have been upgrading that build since, and I have it to a really good spot where it can like, I'm playing Spark now, and it just has pretty good proj speed scaling with like the proj speed graph plus the cast speed graph, and it pretty feels good. But I'm just farming up. What's that?
Can you do Uber Elder yet?
Yeah, Uber Elder's easy.
Are you sure?
What do you mean? Am I sure? I've only died a couple times before I got my access speed immunity. Okay.
I just saw some sets disappear, man. And then I heard, I'm like, oh man, if only I had action speed. Just wait, guys. I gotta do another 400 depth.
I got my ults today. I got it set up now. I have ults. It's beautiful.
All right.
Isn't Uber Elder like easy if he has like all of that damage? Doesn't he have insane damage and insane project?
Man.
Yeah, I insta phase him now with with Spark or whatever.
I would imagine that arena he would just destroy them with Spark.
Yeah, I did one today, like doing a video. I think I did a 140 clear, which is basically just insta phase every single time for the 4 phases or whatever.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. When you first did your Uber Elder in 4 stones, how was that experience?
Super easy.
It was easy, yeah.
The bosses are super easy, dude.
If you have damage, you just insta phase them. But
did you feel like hold on? Didn't you feel like the hardest boss to kill, including all Ubers and Ubers, the hardest boss was Quest Neglect?
Quest Neglect?
He's harder than Uber Neglect, yeah.
They seemed the tankiest to me. I don't think it was like
way more damage too. He one-shot me through suppress.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I died to him, but I think I just didn't get hit when I was doing it.
Yeah, if you had damage, it's like whatever. But like, I think he was actually the hardest boss. Not like, per gear. Every boss since after that, like I did Ubers right after, and I was like, wait, why are they so easy compared to Quest Neglect?
It definitely felt like they had some like hidden HP scaling for the Quest incarnation fights.
Wait, why? Rude, did you break your Uber Elder or something?
No, I didn't break it. I died like 4 times on that fight. I rolled boss turbo, reduce crit, and extra fire, and it was like just like fucking hell. And I had like 6 million damage on that. I went in with like 6 mil. I was like, this is enough, right? And they were so fast after they enraged. Like Shaper was like, by the time I like ran up to him as a melee character, he was already on the other side of the map, just over and over, and just like he was just like, it was like crazy, dude. It was like literally faster than like Gauntlet Ubers.
Did you get a haste mod on it too with the enrage?
Yeah, I got unique haste with unique damage, extra fire, and reduced crit. So I was like, it was like 40% reduced crit, so I did no damage, right? And then they were just like giga fast, and they did giga damage.
Yeah, it's filthy.
Yeah,
the double haste is fucking nuts. But I think it's good. Like, I don't know. I think the random mod thing actually makes bossing so much more interesting if we weren't so fucking strong. Because like during Gauntlet, I keep saying like Gauntlet Maven is the most fun boss in the game when she's like what 40% haste, I think, and has all the like extra mechanics, extra beams. If you're playing, you have like your uptime is around like 10% or maybe 20% damage uptime. I think fights like that are actually super fun to do. So like it was close, but the enrage stuff is way too nonsense. Like I'm sure their math isn't right on certain things, and I'm sure some bosses are straight up bugs still. Like in Baldo specifically.
Do you feel like the enrage was 40-40? Because they said on Reddit it was 4.
Fuck no.
I felt like it was way harsher than that.
No, you guys think it was more than 40?
Fuck yes.
Really?
I don't play armor, right? I don't play armor. I don't play PDR. So I'm taking true damage basically from everything, right, the whole time. And there's some skills that are hitting me for like double damage single hit.
I agree with Jung. Shit was like Like once they enraged, that shit felt real. Like the Shaper Beam, I had like 6k pool. The fucking Shaper Beam with unique damage and like enrage fucking like killed my character in a second. Like literally 1 second.
Like that
One
shouldn't be
beam,
scaled
boom.
by stuff, right? It's just be increased
Yeah.
damage for that. There's no turbo that affects that.
I
If
don't
you're
know.
dying instantly, it's got to be like some other calc. Yeah.
So I was dying instantly to that shit. I was like, what the fuck is that, dude? And they were so fast too. So I don't know. I
might be
didn't
with you
think it was
guys on the
40.
percent damage, but the speed I think was 40. I don't think the speed was more.
Okay, I can
see the damage though.
I don't know. I think the speed was like whatever. Like it was a pretty hard league for a lot of people, I feel like. Especially like melee players. Holy shit, dude. When bosses get fast for melee, it's so bad, dude. Oh man.
How was your league start?
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine's was okay. Once I got into red maps, I feel like so my build was all the way fine until I got up to red maps. When I first got to T16s, I kept on rolling. Each map has 3 packs of 4 bosses, and they all enraged and started beating my ass. And then chat was laughing at me the whole entire time because I kept on rolling that mod over and over again. And then like I would just roll some like ridiculous like extra mods. I think like reduced damage from crits at League Start is really bad. Elemental res is like really bad. And then like when you realize like
don't you play inversion?
Like it's 15%. It's not even that bad. It's not even that good, right? So
Pretty good.
I don't know. 15%, like when they have like freaking 40 LE res is not that great. And like when you're like first, like when you have like no damage, like I don't know, when I got on red maps, I had like 2 million damage. And you're doing these extra mods and then you're like volleying your maps and shit like that. And then I don't know. It was just like whatever.
I stopped doing map completion after like 70 or something because I was like, it's only 2 slots and my characters has trash gear. I don't want to deal with 8 mod maps right now.
Oh,
it's so rippy.
Yeah,
I kept man. What the fuck?
Yeah, I died like.
Dude, that was an efficiency play. I went straight to doing bosses. I didn't mess around and do 45 maps. It was a tactical decision.
I died like 30 times before I finished my 2 stones in this league.
Oh yeah, I had like 180 or something. But like I think 100 of them were in campaign.
No shot, you died. You did not die 100 times in campaign.
I think I might have 80 to 100, but somewhere between like 80 to 120 deaths in campaign.
That is crazy.
It was like there were certain zones where I was just like hard corpse rushing certain things. Because like when we're group leveling, it's so like group leveling is alright sometimes, but if you need to carry the whole time, I don't know. Like Bub was still useful because we used him to like hold portals and stuff, and like mostly he's like a portal guy. But like
Bub was he was an anchor, right? He was
after
dead
Act
weight.
3, and I was like, how is that possible that you can? And then I finally watched his Abra. I was like, what the fuck, man? Where's Brian Gang? It's like has nothing to do with builds. But yeah, so then you end up if you're like full running, then you might as well just go solo kind of thing. And then your XP would be better and so on. But yeah.
What about you, Lance? How many before 2 stones?
I think I was around 20 or 30 on 2 stone.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I stopped doing like red maps. I wasn't valing because I was like, I don't want to get this extra completion because it's just like you get 5 damage mods and then you get 1 shot by a white mob type of thing.
I feel like
that was what's happened to me, dude. Dude, did you guys get a lot of those 4 bosses in your map when you first got the red maps?
I don't think I got many of those.
Oh man,
I'm be honest, it sounds like a build of shit, dude. I did not notice any of the mods. Like honestly, it just like sometimes it takes slightly more damage. I'm like whatever. Like it's like I need to be slightly more careful, maybe even subconsciously. But it sounds like your elemental hit thing was like what happened, dude?
What do you mean?
You should not be struggling in red maps in base game, man. I don't
it's not. It wasn't the base game I was struggling with. I didn't struggle with anything base game. I struggled with like the weird shit, like the fucking like 4 bosses and they all enrage and they just.
You said reduce crit and increase res as 2 of your pain points, dude. You gotta call that weird shit.
On top of the fucking 8 mods that you were getting on your map, man.
Yeah, but. They don't. Most
you're running like running like 10 mod maps with like fucking like trash gear, bro. Like literally trash gear. So it was pretty painful.
If you have a build that just if you're trash.
I don't know. I think Jung's being pretty elitist right now. I don't know. This is crazy, dude.
Energy shield, regalia.
Lance, you agree with me, right? You agree. It was pretty hard, right?
I think Jung's being a bit of an elitist right now. I don't know. This is crazy.
No, it's not about that. Just like,
dude, red mod maps at the start was fucking harsh, dude.
When you're getting 2 stones, I think you're not pushing your character. Like, it's like 20 deaths is nothing. if you think about it. By the time you've run somewhere in the range of 150 maps, that's like nothing.
Well, I didn't really die that many times because my character just froze the whole entire screen and I just kept on killing things. But the only times like the struggle is real when like they just do so much damage to you, right? Because you can't like CC them, and then there's like 4 fucking bosses and they're all in rage and they're going like super fast and they're just pounding your ass. Like, man, shit like that was really, really harsh, especially at leak start. Did you know that they had the Einhart? There's an Einhart mod too, the guy that one shots you.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So
I think some people might void to that if it random occurs on a quad ghost, because that guy is super rippy.
that guy like literally just one shots your character too. So
Yeah. You one-shot him
Yes.
too. That's the other nice part.
Yeah, he is squishier.
He's no HP.
but yeah, I was okay. I was okay. The thing that like kind of slowed me down was I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was kind of confused on like what I wanted to farm, and then the recombinator costs for the idols were so like expensive at leak start. I was just like,
Yeah.
I was just like, man, like this is like I don't know what to do. Like, so I was like sitting there for like 2 days, just like doing like freaking like Exarch altars or something because I needed to farm gold, right? So, and I don't know. It was my first time doing because I haven't played Ellie Hit in like fucking like 5 years, right? So I had to go through like the whole entire progression in my head again, and it's fine, right? It's fine. Eventually, I landed on like they nerfed the idol cost. I made my idols. I started doing like max effect freaking T17s with, you know, billion gazillion mods. I died sometimes. I leveled to 100 doing that shit. Like it's fine. It's not the
When did you
tankiest
get
build in the
100?
world.
I thought yesterday,
happened?
like, I watched a stream yesterday, and it was like, yo, extras chaos. I'm never gonna get 100. Monster damage. I'm never gonna get 100.
Yeah,
Monsters exist on this
guys,
map. I'm never gonna get 100.
I only
Yeah.
say that so my chat feels good about themselves, right? You know, I only I only bash myself. You know, like it's the same strat you use on dates. Be like, oh, I'm not good enough for you. And then she feels like super good about herself. And then she like, you know, like that's what I do to chat. It's like, it's a type of manipulation that I do to them.
Yeah, he's only pretending his build is dog shit, okay, guys? He's only
Yeah,
pretending.
that's exactly why I'm still level 98. Yep, I couldn't agree more.
Dude, my average map right now has me at 40 fire res. Like, the league is fucked, man. I think if you choose, if you don't choose to actively
Wait,
get XP, and
didn't
play
you
top
just
four,
say it
you
was
just die.
easy? And now you're saying,
I
bro,
mean, it's still
I
fine.
feel
I don't die. But like in theory, no, that's well, I'm fully juiced now with idols. I think the early game progression was easy. But when you have like, I don't know how much is it, 100% map effect or something like that, 200%, 150.
yeah. I've like 140 right now or something like that on my shit.
Yeah, it doesn't make
Or
any
like
sense.
130. Bro, you do know like map effect is fucked, right? I don't know if you guys have been mapping
Yeah.
a lot, but there's so many mods that you just cannot do with this map effect, right? Like less AoE
Like what?
basically shrinks your AoE to a point where like it doesn't exist anymore. Like your AoE skill just doesn't exist. It's not doable. Reduced from damage from crits just makes you do no damage, right? Like a lot of these mods that were somewhat doable are just like straight up just not doable anymore. Like less defenses is like 75% less defenses. And you're just like, yeah, so I'm not doing that shit. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
one for sure.
Map effect is really, really crazy, dude. It's really, really crazy with this much right now. And I don't know. So you're gonna die sometimes, and there's extra mods on your map too. So you're gonna die sometimes. Like it is what it is. I've accepted it. At least I made it to 100 without freaking too much trouble. But yeah, so that's how my league went. I don't know. I have like 60 something million damage right now. I need a mirror claw so I could get to 100 mil. But fucking Sirod freaking made the claw with the wrong mod. The motherfucker made a faster attacks claw instead of multi-strike claw, and now I have to pay an extra 80 divs to get multi-strike because he didn't
I thought
read the
that's good.
POB. That guy is a memer, man. He's a memer.
Don't you get a gain off that? Like, because Awakened Multi-Strike is better than like whatever else you can run, right?
Yeah, but faster attacks is a worse mod than what you can run. So it's like the same damage, except you have to use 80 more divs to buy a Awakened Multi-Strike, right? Like faster attacks is like a 20% gem. So you're replacing a 30% gem with it. So you're getting 10% more damage. And then like, but Awakened Multi-Strike feels a little worse than regular Multi-Strike, right? In my opinion, like 4 hits instead of 3 is kind of I don't know.
Locked you down
It's
for
kinda,
longer.
yeah, it's kind of monka sometimes. So I think it feels a little bit worse.
You can
but
cancel
whatever.
out of it though, right?
Yeah, you can cancel out of it. But yeah, as soon as I got like head earner on my build, like my AoE is like full screen now. I'm sure you've seen, Jung. It's like it literally just covers the whole entire fucking screen. So it has like giga clear. I just need to get one more item so I can get to 100 mil, and I feel like my mapping is going to be perfect. And then I'm going to work on defenses, probably go CI or something, or I don't know, or stick with life and try to, you know, boost my freaking defenses a little bit, and I think I'll be overall fine. I die sometimes, but not that
CI
much.
seems tell a troll, dude. Like, it isn't so painful to not go CI.
Yeah, but like, so if I don't go CI, I can still do every boss or every mod, right? If I go CI and I do less defenses, I just can't do it. So it's one more mod that I can run in my head.
I see you there.
Right? And there's already so many mods you can't run. Like I can't run avoid elements, right? Like my build just can't run that. And I don't run 3 seconds because that, like, as soon as you press the button, it just lags you out, right?
It's just not fun.
It just, no,
it's, like,
it's not even just, yeah, it just crashes my game straight up, right? So those mods I can't do. I can't do less AoE because it shrinks my AoE to the point where, like, I don't even do damage anymore. And I don't do action speed because I don't have all that stuff. So those 4 mods I can't do. Every other mod I can do.
So why don't you put Bounce Terra then? Bounce a Terra?
You want me to give him my jewel slot and press an extra button? You should know who I am. I'm freaking the laziest person like in existence. So
and play all, dude.
I
feel like the action speed stuff is kind of important in 17, like, you know, because we're all running 17 mods, like the entire league pretty much at this point.
Yeah,
because like that mod itself doesn't, it gives you like more currency or something, right? It's like actually kind of important.
Most of the Cancer T17 mods are the good mods you need for loot.
Yeah.
I pretty much run everything else except for that. If I do penetration or minus max, I don't run it with another damage mod because it's too much, man. Like minus 45 or 48 res or like 34 pen is just too much damage with another damage mod. So I try not to run those together, but I'll run them like alone. Is just what I've been doing. So basically everything except for four mods I've been running. It's like it's going okay. But that's basically how my league's gone.
I guess that's what it's like when you play life based, man. Yeah.
What about you, Jung? Go over your plan. Go over your league with us. Your whole experience.
I don't know.
120 death campaign.
Click this ascendancy. It's easy, dude. I feel like Aristocrat is like the most absurd early game ascendancy. Late game, it's like kind of, I don't know if it's actually good still, but the early game side of it is stupid. Because it's like you get rapid levels of increased damage without trying. Like, what is that, right?
Okay. How do you guys feel about these balance? Okay, how do you guys feel about them buffing and in stacking ascendancy at league start when in stackers are already like insane in the game?
I still don't get how they keep buffing ES in general. Like every patch, they're like, "Oh yeah, we nerfed it this time, guys." And every patch, there's like some other extra items that support it even more.
Yeah. And then they just keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Like freaking instackers are like fucking 5 billion DPS now. And they're still making in-stacking items. It's like the craziest thing like in the world to me. Like normal builds are struggling like up the ass. Like you know, like just a normal build that's not a stacker in some way fucking are trash in PoE. Instead of like boosting all this shit, they just keep making in-stacking shit, man. They made in-stacking grass, like in-stacking fucking claws, in-stacking freaking swords, and then they buffed in-stacking like ascendancies. I'm like, what is happening to this game?
I don't know why. I think, you know how in PoE 2 they released the Atlas? Like, they did the Atlas thing like a week before or something because they didn't know how to make an endgame, and they're like, shit, we gotta have something. I think with Breach League, they were like, shit, man, we gotta put something in, and then they just added all the Foulborn uniques in, straight up. Like, I can't see them justifying like the other shit in here. It's like nonsense, a lot of them. And like, it's kind of cool, but it just puts a balance of power to even a worse state, for sure.
I feel like the Foulborn uniques are pretty cool. I mean, I think some of them are obviously just more power creep for attribute scalers. Like I don't think they needed those, but
agreed.
I don't know, they kind of just seem like another version of like replica uniques, pretty much, just some extra variety,
but broken. Because like, I'm not saying they're not interesting, it's just like there was not the time put in to think, is this going to ruin the entire balance of the game?
Yeah, there's definitely some questionable numbers,
dude. That like whole actually stacking jug shit is like absurd, man. Like that template is so much it could even be better than what I see, I think. Because all the builds are like kind of fucked up in how they're set up.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially defensively.
I agree. I think the most optimized way of doing instacker is just evasion suppression Honestly, you leverage so much freaking, like, your increased evasion is like insane, right? Like a single Jade Flask is absurd on any end
it's like
stacker.
100
Yeah. It's like, it's so much less damage, and you get so much recovery from Ghost Dance. For
But the
like
Overleach is
4
too good
points.
past that, man. I played without
Yeah.
it for a map, and it's like, I think 20k evasion is better than 80k evasion, but 20k evasion comes with Overleach.
I don't know. I like high evasion. I really like high evasion. Like your Ghost Dance freaking recovery is really, really good. So it saves,
Once
saves
every
you a
2
lot.
seconds though, and there's so
Yeah,
many
but when you
spells
have that
in the
much,
game.
when you have that much evasion, like you don't really take attack damage, right? You only really take spell damage. So
I don't take attack
unless it's
damage
a
anyway. Like
Hmm?
what? Yeah, you don't. How much evasion's on your character right now?
like I have a Grace Watchers and like I don't know, like 50k.
You're
So like
95? You're 90.
like 90, 94, 93. I can check. It's 93 or 94. So I basically only die from like spells and like stupid shit. Like volatiles with like 700% monster damage and freaking penetration, or the fortress boss nuked me today with the fucking big circle when I had like 200% fizz as extra lightning or chaos, and freaking I have no chaos res. Basically it's like stuff like that, right? Not
Do you think
really
you could run
like
my average
attacks.
map? Do you think you could run my average map?
I don't know. Probably not. I need to get my claw, and I need to like set up my defenses because I'm a headhunter. If I was Mage Blood, I'm sure I
Okay.
can.
Yeah,
Because
Headhunter's really bad for this shit. It's like
Yeah,
no
my-
unique, or no rares.
Yeah. So if I was Mage Blood, my max hits are actually decent, I think. Headhunter is just
Wait,
like,
sorry,
you
your
know,
what? Your what res? You said max res?
yeah, my max res.
No, max res in these maps is always like 40. Like always. Because I'm always doing minus max, just about.
Why are you always doing minus max?
Scarab
'Cause I'm rolling
modifier.
my maps. I think minus 20. The T17 comes with something I want.
Really?
It might come with more scarabs. I'm not sure.
It probably comes with more scarabs if you're always having it and you're doing a scarab shroud.
Map modifiers.
It might
How
just
come I
be
didn't
quant
notice
and
this?
packs. I have
'Cause
like
I've
a regex. Yeah.
I'm looking.
It's I just like don't filter out. Like the only things I remove from the base 16 mod are no leech. And then on 17, the only thing I remove is 3 second, and that's it. Actually, I think I only remove 3 second now on my search. Because like otherwise you know how expensive it is to fucking roll these. I don't want to spend like 50 chaos rolling
You,
them out. That
you
just
spend a lot of
sucks.
time too. It just time cost is huge as well.
I mean, you didn't bulk, right? I'm like, dude, I have not spent. I used to give you guys so much shit, you and Sushi especially, for just spending so much time in Menagerie. Now it's like before I start mapping, I'm in Menagerie for like a fucking 5 minutes as well, you know?
You
I feel like crap,
craft
I'm in there
the
for like 3
gear.
hours. What?
It takes a while, man. It takes a while.
Fucking does, yeah. I have to split every map, man. Stupid. And imagine if it was like you in Pox League, where I heard that you kind of took over the entire market of certain beasts. You know?
I was just buying them at night. Don't worry about it.
Holy.
End stream, buy 50 birds. Don't worry about it.
What do birds do?
The implicit reroll for synth items.
What? See, I'll never
didn't
been
know
that
that?
character. Nah, dude, I clicked my first lock this league across PoE 1 and 2.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Never clicked a lock before.
Minus max doesn't give you shit.
Oh, really?
It's
The
pack
T17?
size?
What is it? Quant?
It's pack size and 19 quant, which is like,
Yeah, that is helpful for me. I don't care about rarity, so. The
it's
thing is,
also
it's not
11
about that. I
rarity.
just like I take whatever mods I can take, right? Because anytime I'm hitting 200 scarab, I'm keeping that. Anytime I hit 150 scarab, I'm keeping that. Like no
Okay.
question.
That's fair. That's fair.
The point is, like, I think res is not something you get to really have. Like, I think you might as well play a fucking lore weave transcendence character this patch, or like Veil of the Night, you know, and call it a day. Because a lot of the defenses we would think of as being like regular, it's like, okay, if you actually want to have those defenses, you're sandbagging your like the types of maps you can run by so much. If you're running like Juice Strat, if you're running like some Alchemy Ghost shit where you're like rushing, what's it called, like Betrayal, or rushing bosses, rushing lost shipments, then you're all good. But I think it's just like you don't have res this patch. It doesn't help.
I mean,
I want to
I
give you a map,
still,
dude. I can just open a map for you and run it.
I feel like I still want it. I still feel like I want it. I feel
Super
like I still
overrated,
want my
dude.
resistance.
I think that if you press Arctic Armor, you'd already be stronger than having 90 res. In again, if you're running like, if you're not like, I don't know what kind of bitch maps you're running, you know, if you're not gonna run them.
My
It's like,
maps
it's just
are
too
hurt.
important.
My maps hurt. I don't have like 5 mirrors and a Purity of Fire guy. Okay, like you're comparing
have
your
5 mirrors
9
either,
mirror,
dude.
you're comparing your 10 mirror build to my sub 1 mirror build right now. I guarantee you, if your build at sub 1 mirrors, it would get annihilated in my maps. They would get annihilated.
I bet you I can make this template.
Make
at 10
a sub
designs
1
and do
mirror.
your maps.
Okay,
I bet I
okay.
can do it at 10 divines into your maps.
Bullshit.
Actually, I'll say 20. I
You don't
know
even
what the
have
sword costs right
CC,
now.
bro. You're gonna get fucking annihilated, dude.
What's the sword cost right now? The sword costs 14 divines. I bet I can at 20 divines I can do those maps. 100%.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
I want to see you try,
Guaranteed.
bro. I want to see you try. I want to see you try to
Dude.
do like fucking 5 damage mods with 20 divine fucking in stacker, dude. I want to see this.
It's not.
If you can't do it,
What makes
I'm
you
invited to your wedding, right? 20 divines.
What makes you think that it can't do it? Do you understand?
I want to see it. I'll give you my idols. I'll roll a map for you because this is usually what I roll. I roll like 100 scarabs and I keep whatever. I'll roll a map for you, and I want to see you do that map without getting your shit pushed in at 20 divines. We're doing it right now. If I win, I'm invited to your wedding, and you have to introduce me to every single bridesmaid. Agreed?
Don't
If
check
that
on
would
that.
happen, I would
That's a
just not
bad
play.
deal. Do not check on that.
No, I don't want to deal with the like. Okay, wait, hold on. Rue, let me put it this way: your character is weaker than my character at day 1. I don't even want to think about doing
No
this right now
shot.
'cause I have about
No
4 hours
shot.
played today.
No
Your
shot.
character's
That's
literally weaker than my day 1.
fucking
Like,
bullshit.
the moment I
That
switch into
is
this setup-
bullshit, bro. Your character,
Okay,
I seen you do maps, bro. You like struggle during waste pool, dude. Your character has the clear power of a fucking like a monkey, bro. Like you have to like hit like 7 times to kill one fucking like screen of fucking monsters, please, man. It's just made differently to do different content. Like, bro,
Wait,
like
you're saying
really,
that- you're
you
saying that
have
your build
no
right now-
AOE on your
like,
character.
Wait, like let's put it this way, like so you're a map right now. Let's just say you open
Yeah.
a map, right?
Yeah.
How long does it take you to clear that map?
I don't know.
Open a map, you clear it, and then I'll clear it after. I bet the difference is like minimal in terms of time. But the difference is basically nothing. No?
Yeah, but you have to press like 17 more buttons per
No,
like
press
fucking
right click,
screen.
what?
No, that's not how it works, dude. Bro. I've seen.
Wait,
you
what
want me to
buttons
pull up a
are on
VOD?
my
Let's pull up a VOD. Let's
buttons
pull up
are
a
on my build
VOD.
right now?
Jung Rue, like, let me see your clear.
What buttons are on my
versus.
build? Wait, what buttons are on my build right now?
We have the same amount of buttons,
Exactly. So what do you mean?
but you still have to dash to
I've been
every single
the-
mob.
That
Okay,
part's. I
let's
think
see.
the coverage of your build is like way better for sure, 100%. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying the difference is like negligible.
I'm watching
saying,
you
like,
do
you
a
just,
map
like-
right now. You're literally skipping mobs.
Oh wait, it depends on what, because like I try to clear my maps 4 different times. Like I clear it 4 separate times. The first time I'm running through, I try not to kill any unique monster. So I'm turning off a lot of stuff. And then the second time through, because I'm just trying to pop altars. And the second time through, I'm doing a full clear. Third time through, I'm doing it clear with filter 1, and then 4th time through, I'm clearing with the second filter. So like,
Holy, that's.
you know.
Junk, I'm literally
Yeah.
watching you do a ritual, and you have to like dash like 5 times to 5 different places to fucking do the ritual. It's very
Yeah.
different.
I think if you want to have like high clear, then you build for that, right? Like you switch into a strike range setup, and you can do that. But I don't think it matters to me. You can if you want to, but why would I? You know? Do I have enough
No,
damage?
I'm saying different builds are built for different things, okay? There's something called comfort, and there's something called like you know, like
Do you know when you
comfort
go
matters.
out at night, Ben? And you go out and you're hanging out with like you go up, you're like out with the boys, right? Maybe like us, another guy, we're out. We go up and like Rue's single. We're thinking, oh, let's go set Rue with some girls, man. We meet some girls at the bar. There's a group of 5 of them, and you think one's really hot. I'm like, yeah, shit, dude, she's pretty hot. Yeah, seems like she's got a good personality. Seems like could be a fun conversation. Start talking, and then one of my friends goes up and like, hey, your friend's single, right? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what about her? And then she's like, oh, you know, she's like, you know, she's like pretty in different ways. You know, she's like, she's funny and has a good personality for specific people. You know, maybe your friend might like her instead. I'm like, I mean, I guess you could say that, but also like the one that has a generically good personality and is generically hot. I think he just like would rather talk to that one. You know. And she's like, no, but like, you know, like, I mean, hypothetically,
I
like,
lost
what if
you.
they
I'm
both tried
watching
to
your
go through a
gameplay.
door
I'm
frame,
watching
the
your
door frame was
gameplay right now. You're
small,
losing me
but
in
then,
this
like, the only way to
conversation.
make it
Lance,
through is
help.
like you have to break it by running through as hard as possible.
Lance, help.
And like
Lance,
lose your
help.
shoulder.
What do you want me to
blade, you know,
do?
it's huge.
I don't know.
Lance, can you inform Jung that different builds are made for different things, and not numbers aren't the only thing that matters, and that comfort matters in a lot of different ways when you play PoE. Like you don't need like
I mean,
like when you're doing.
comfort matters a lot, but also, I mean, okay, did Jung's build make Fubgun quit the league? That's the question I think we should be asking here.
Oh
Huh?
my God, that's
What?
He put
Oh
put
my
his
God.
trust in you. What happened?
he didn't quit because of me.
I think the
He
reason he
just-
quit is the PoE2 psychology of the temple. He's recovering from depression from it.
I think so too,
He
dude.
just-
I think it's actually full brain rot. for sure.
Dude, before the league started, right? I was talking to him, right? I was talking to him. Okay, so I was on call with Fub like twice in a week, right? So before the league started, he was like, "Yo, can I just play your build because I don't want to make any. I don't want to make a build." And I was like, "Fine, you can do whatever you want. I don't really care, right?" And he was like, "I was like, why don't you want to make a build?" He was like, "Oh, I'm playing this gotcha game and I'm addicted to this gotcha game." And automatically, I knew like he was probably gonna quit this league really, really soon, right? And then and then I talked to him the day after, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm kind of just burnt out of PoE right now," which pretty much means he's just addicted to a gotcha game. That's all it is.
Yeah, dude. Right? Goon addiction is bad, man. Wait, is it the horse
and
one?
Quantrick is saying I'm playing Elliot in hardcore and it's pretty decent.
Yeah, okay, man. Dude, it's like when Donald Sterling gets his fucking best friend to be like, "Oh yeah, no, he like loves people of all colors, man." Like, come on, you get your favorite homie to gas you up,
Manny,
sure, man.
Okay, Manny told me at league start, he's SSF, right? Manny said he league started Elliot, and he said it was his highest DPS character at 2 stones when in the last 10 SSF characters he's league started. Do you think Manny would lie to me?
Pretty sick.
He said it was the highest DPS character
he's
had.
Playing fucking accuracy stacker now.
Yeah, because so everyone's playing accuracy stacker. Like,
oh, is it because it's the best build and it's the most fun? You think so?
Like, what do you want me to do? I don't want to stack int again, man. I've been stacking int for like 5 leagues, dude. It's like, if it's fucking boring, the fucking stack int. I
think that's a valid reason to not play. I think the most valid reason to not play this build is, hey, dude, it's the most boring build conceptualization. And that I can totally agree with. I think it's fucking lame building wise.
It's the same thing.
But
like,
the build
it's
itself
the same.
Is sick.
I agree. The gameplay is probably better, but making the build itself, I'm gonna freaking go in, craft the same goddamn neck that takes fucking a whole entire day to craft, go fucking miss my fucking stupid ring, and I'm just gonna fail my miss over and over again. That shit is fucking, I don't know, man. Going through that, like thinking about that, wanting to do that stuff is just, it's not for me. I don't want to do it again. I've done it like so many times. It's fucking boring. I hate it.
It's pretty pain.
Lance loves it. I hate it.
I hate it. It's fucking trash.
Lance, do you love making that amulet?
Do I love making it? No. Yeah. It's just you have to.
Right? And it's like you can't do anything else besides make that stupid ass amulet, right? And it's like, it's just, I don't know. It just feels really, really bad to me. Having to do, you only have that one choice, and then everyone has to do that, and then it takes like all day, literally all day to make that shit. It just it's just not for me. I don't know. I don't like it. Anyways, Instacker is great. I'm not gonna argue with it, but I think at low budget, it's like actually like a whatever build. Maybe an aristocrat is okay, but base league, juggernaut, like 30-40 divs, it's kind of like a whatever build. No?
You think the whatever, dude, that claw is so OP. You're gonna have pretty insane damage on budget gear with Jug. It's so much accuracy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rude, do you understand that you're opening with like 1,000% increased damage at 1 divine? Like not like, forget about all the mixed scalars. At 1D, no sword, you have a 1,000% increased damage on the build. That's like so dumb.
But you have to, but all your points are going towards stats.
No.
What do you mean no?
You don't need to, like, it's because you don't, it's so easy to get to 700% attributes. Astromentus right now costs like 5 chaos probably. I don't even know.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I understand aristocrat start is good.
Afterwards, the middle scaling is kind of awkward, I think. But the start of it, like, it's the same reason why Energy Blade right now is like stupid on League Start. Energy Blade is like one of the strongest League starters, which is stupid. But the mid range for Energy Blade is kind of awkward, right? You know what I'm saying? I
think mid range is okay also. I think the start is awkward. Like the start is kind of awkward for me. Because you need to like.
If they keep Foulborn Ghost Wraith in the game, it starts OP.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
So delete that.
What did you do before you swapped to Jaquani's, Lance? You just slammed all the way to like 70 something?
I just slammed. Yeah, I just did friggin' Sunder.
Oh yeah, shit. Not even Earth Shatter?
Sunder boy.
Just Sunder? Holy.
Yep, just Sunder. I mean, I literally swapped at like level 70. Like I did like a couple demo contracts, got some Chaos Orbs, bought Jaquani's, swapped.
Damn. How was the swap? Was it like, how was that journey?
It was good right away, basically.
Oh.
Like it was. Yeah. I think when I swapped, I had like a level 70 tree where I literally was just doing that pathing around the tree, and I had like 500 dex, 500 strength, so I had like 800% damage, and then I had like I don't know 800 in or something.
That node is so stupid.
And I already was like shaper damage viable going into T1 maps.
Holy, that staff is so stupid. I played it in base league,
Sick.
and I told people like, man, that staff is so stupid. Especially like,
It's such a
like, you
crazy
get-
amount of flat.
yeah, but you also like because you go low life, right? You can reserve like so much shit, right? Too, or a good amount of stuff.
Did you play with like a bypass mod? I'm just playing Petrified Blood.
Oh, I played non-low life in base league because I played like Ignite, right, with Jaquanis.
Oh, okay. You did bypass
played
chest
with-
then?
Yeah, I played with the freaking the breach chest where
Yeah.
I can't die. So it was pretty good.
Yep.
I liked it. I got up to like I don't know, like 60 something million or 70 million Ignite on Elementalist with on Impending Doom. So like full screen like Ignite and then
Yeah,
everything
quality
was
of
just,
life.
yeah, it's like huge quality of life, gazillion Ignite damage. It was just like really, really fun. And then Ignite Prolift goes everywhere and you just basically melt everything, right? So it was a really, really good build. I really enjoyed playing it. So I wouldn't mind playing it again, right? Especially like leaks, if leak start happens, you can go helmet into Jaquani's Impending Doom. It's like an insane leak starter, right? Because with helmet, you have like enough damage to basically just go through like every single map, right? You have enough damage to
Yeah.
almost like freaking finish like 4 stones, do whatever the fuck you need, put on Jaquani's, and you're like T17 viable, basically.
You guys think they're gonna keep the Foulborn items? The
100%.
breach ones?
100%.
Really? All of them?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna keep them. They're gonna kill Choir and Claw.
Yeah. Yep. I think Claw's getting nerfed. I think Choir is going to get nerfed, but I think most of the other things are going to stay. They put in too much work, too much effort into this league not to keep it. This is the way I think about it. No?
Yeah, that's kind of what I think too.
Their effort can kind of suck a dick, dude. You know?
What?
You
Well,
really
like-
don't like these Foulborn items, Jug. Wait, what did the
No, I
Foulborn
like
items
the
do to you?
Foulborns. I don't like the fucking breach tree. I think like they need to do a full breacher version. I think.
Oh, I think breach tree's gone. I think they delete walls and breach tree's gone.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm thinking they'll do. I don't know. I hope we get breach stones back and more normal breach.
Yeah. What the fuck? Like I've never. How could they do like? It's like a generational fumble, dude. I think that it is literally worse than the Luka Doncic trade. Okay, I think that what they did to breach is an actual abomination. It is the most fun combat mechanic in Path of Exile 1, and they turn it into tower dog shit. What is that? How?
Okay.
How could
Okay.
they possibly make that happen?
I feel like the tower, I don't even really mind the tower stuff. I really like
Because
original
your build
breach. And
sucks.
what? Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Like, look at Jung, listen. Remember last league? You always say this, right? Remember last league when you came into my chat and you were playing your little Wanderer because you've been playing like for 40 hours and you're like, why is your build slow? And then one day later, I went into chat. I was like, Jung, why is your build garbage? And I was clearing maps like 3 times faster than you. It's okay. Okay. I just like playing different shit.
How can you clear
Like-
maps 3? Do you realize that after day 2, pretty much all I did was blight? So there's literally no clearing faster or slower. You just finish the blight.
Yeah, but I was just
What are you
telling you
talking
your
about?
kinetic blast of clustering build was so slow because I also played Necro and it was like 50% slower than my build because I did a
Your
speed
Necro,
test.
your KB set was nice, but there's no enmity on league start. You know.
So like I played the same build, so I definitely know how fast it was. So yeah, like you can argue like
But you don't need-
you're in stacker.
Like,
but
how
why are you
fast can
trying to
go?
argue with me
just
that your
sit there
in stacker
doing
is
a
better?
fucking blight the whole time.
Like you're arguing with me that
Like,
your
if your
in
build
stacker
can't
is
do
better
blight,
than
then
my
you just
normal
don't, right?
build. Like we all know that. Like you're arguing that in stacker is better than everything else in the game. Sure, we know that. We
No,
understand
I'm
that.
not arguing
Everybody
that
understands
at all.
that.
I don't care about instacker. I'm saying your build is kind of.
What's
I
wrong
don't
with
know what
it?
happened. You know.
It hits
I
the
don't know
whole
what happened, man.
entire screen. It blows up mobs. It does 17 T17's max map effect. What's wrong with it? And it's cheap as fuck.
Because when you talk,
I want to understand. What
reading
do you think
myself.
is wrong with
My
it?
bad.
What do you think is what do you think
There's
is
so
wrong
many
with
map
it?
mods you say you can't run.
There's 4 map mods. Nobody runs fucking action speed. Nobody runs
said-
less AoE with
I
map
don't know.
effect.
Anyone
Nobody
with all
runs.
runs action speed.
Okay, wait.
Everybody with-
Everyone runs action speed. Everyone.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I don't
'Cause
run
there's
action
multiple,
speed.
Right?
The 3% action speed per slow thing. Most builds don't
Yeah.
run that.
No, everyone runs it.
Do you run it, Lance?
Would not run it.
Well, I'd for sure run that with all, but I even run that on builds that don't have all. Like if I'm playing like a dot build, for example, I'll run it. Like when I was playing Cold
Oh.
Dot Glad, I ran it.
bro, I'm playing a fucking like 20 attack speed fucking or 10, 12 attack speed strike build with fucking Soul Eater, bro. Like, I can't run that shit, dude. Like, I click freaking right click once, my character attacks 30 times, and I fucking like.
Well,
it's just, it is what it is, right?
Is there a reason you don't want to go like Ol for action speed or Trickster action speed?
I don't have the res. I'm
What?
playing Headhunter, so I don't have the res. So I have
For
to like
alls?
give up like I have to give up like my res ascendancy, and yeah, that's just gonna feel bad.
No shot. You're taking that
Oh,
ascendancy just for
caster.
res?
I'm no.
There's no way.
Yeah, dude, I have no choice right now. My shit is kind of like
There's-
scuffed.
Get like some double res jewels or something. How on earth are you taking it? Nah.
And I don't want to go down and delve to find all either. That takes forever.
Yeah, I went to 177 this time.
Dude,
was so lucky.
I had to go to 420.
Yeah, I'm not going to 420, man, for a fucking like one more mod that
Oh
I
yeah,
can
Rue,
run on
balance
my
of terror has
fucking map.
resistance on it, man.
Okay.
Got all
Okay.
res.
Okay.
Free.
Okay. Can you agree with max map effect? Nobody runs AoE because your AoE doesn't do any damage.
I mean, I'm playing a strike skill. It's fine.
I'm playing Spark right now. So
I mean,
that would,
yeah.
your build will feel worse too. With less AoE,
I run it every
like-
time.
your melee splash is AoE based.
I know, but I don't care.
Your
I don't like it.
build-
Doesn't change
it's
it.
gonna feel like
I don't,
shit.
I don't think about AOE. It's fine.
Okay,
I'm just
and
gonna
then
go around
when you're
hitting
playing
each
crit,
monster once.
when you're playing crit, you really want to run 100% reduced damage from critical strikes. Those
Yeah,
are
I
the
run
only
it,
builds
okay.
I don't. Those are the only mods I don't run.
I thought you said you can't do minus max with damage mods.
Yeah, well, like if it's too many damage mods, I just don't do that shit.
Yeah, I don't really care either. You might as well. Like if it takes
Yeah,
you
but
a
you're
little bit
comparing.
longer.
It's a concept that
about
I
those.
chose to play. You bitched out and you were like, I'm gonna stack it. That's basically what happened. And now you're saying, why is my build better than your build? Because you bitched out and stacked it.
No, I'm not. Again, I don't care about my build. I'm just saying with the way that you're set up, I think that because I'm not saying anything about that. There's no comparative analysis. All I'm saying is, if those are the mods you're filtering out, you should try to make sure or change things so that you don't need to filter those out. Because that's too many mods you're filtering out.
It's full.
You're saying like everyone does that. I'm telling you that, hey, no, that's not true at all. You know,
No one's
what I
even
do.
playing this
Yeah.
league, dude.
that's also
There's,
not true.
like-
It's actually I felt that way
It's
for
pretty
like, the
active.
first 4 days, but then now trade is like really. There's like everything I want is pretty much there, except for when I buy fossils. Then they're all gone. Fossils keep disappearing.
I don't know,
I
man.
sold a hollow today for 4 divines.
And
I could
all
not believe my
Holy-
eyes.
Is it time to farm delve?
hollow.
Anyways, sorry
I'm
about me
almost
and
thinking
Jung.
about
Like,
going back in there.
ignore us, Jung. Ignore us, Lance. This is how me and Jung always are. We're like this. Like this is
No,
nothing.
it's
this
not.
Is nothing
This is
between
not
us.
true. This is like when you're in an abusive relationship and like, oh no, it's just like that, dude. He just punches me in the face for fun. It's all like, what the? No, dude, no. Don't.
It's
don't
always
be
like this,
gaslit,
okay?
guys.
It's we're used to
Rue
it.
is
We're used to it.
insanely insecure and projecting, and it's just. It's.
I am
taking
not
control of everything,
projecting.
guys.
I'm just literally pointing out the
Insecure
fact that you
projecting.
had like.
Classic insecure projecting.
I'm
dude.
just saying,
Right
the
now,
old
right
Jung-
now, guys,
the
he's not
old
even
Jung
looking at the
plays
stream,
Storm
He's actually
Brand
looking
Minds.
down right now. He's already unzipped his pants and started crying. Okay.
Guys, true or false? Old Jung plays Storm Brand Mines. New Jung plays Instacker. I don't know, man.
There is
The
no
Jung
Storm
I
Brand
knew,
Mines.
he would have toughed it out with whatever concept he wanted to play, and not freaking stat stacking, dude. Stat
There's no
stacking is
Storm Brand
I
Mines.
don't know. It's not for me. I do it
I think it's
right
so fucking boring,
sometimes.
though. You're totally right about that. 100%. Like I totally agree with you. It's like the most fucking lame building ever. It's easily the most lame building project. But other than when people go like full unique shit, this is like the second most lame. Stat stack, single linear. This one especially where you don't even need to think about anything else. It's just that. Like the details are all things about other builds, right? Like the details of this build, are like, oh yeah, like setting up for overleech. Like how do you want to do your different mitigation? Or like what are you gonna trade off? What are you expecting for specific damage encounters and stuff like that? But that's like for every build. The base building of this, I think that people who just like build this shit and think that they're good at making builds are fucking like they're deluded basically. So I totally agree with you. It's just like it's nonsense for sure. But Phrecia is
No.
also kind of weird, right?
I don't mind it. I'm having fun still, right? I'm still having fun farming my little T17s. I'm about to redo my idols. I want to like try out like a Bismuth strat, right? And I was been looking at other strats. There's like an ore strat where you get like 300k gold. because it like summons so many monsters per map, and it's like a T16 strat. I was like looking at like all of this stuff. I want to like have fun with these idols still while I can. So I'm still having fun. I'm just like looking forward to like, I'm just trying to farm some money to like make idols. Basically, is what I'm doing right now. I don't
Have you
know.
tried Vericium?
No, I haven't tried Vericium at all. Dude, I don't have like a lot of single target damage. I'm
I
only
want to
gonna
try
like
the longest channel in the world and see how hard those mobs are.
Yeah.
Do idols let
I
you scale it up? How long you can channel it?
Yeah.
I basically just got my mirror, so I'm
30%
gonna go mirror the claw with faster attacks instead of multi-strike, so I don't do as much damage. And then I'm gonna like have to farm an awaken multi-strike because they made it with faster attacks instead of multi-strike. And then I'm gonna have to like save some money for idols. So I finally, you know, it's going, you know, my league's going. Anyway, sorry, Lance, for cutting you off. Anyways, what were you saying?
You're good, man. I don't even know.
Wait,
what are you doing? What are we even talking about right now?
No. What do you do? What are you gonna do going forward? Me and Jung are arguing. I'm trying to like light a fire underneath his ass, so he stops doing this. Like, I'm trying to light a fire underneath Jung because
does the rare scare mod work?
What?
The rare scare mod, does it work?
Yeah,
rare
it
monster
works.
Scare mod.
It works.
Okay.
People are bullshitting. I took off all those. I did a test, right? Because people are bullshitting. They were like, that mod doesn't work. And I literally went on stream. I made, you know, Fortune Favors the Brave and Map Effect, right? And I replaced the rare mod with Fortune Favors the Brave. So I would have 50% quant, right? So like, that's like 20% more loot, 20% more loot per map, right? And I went to run the map and I got like no scarabs. It was like 20. And I did that like 3 times. And I was like, yeah, people are just like lying. Right? I think the mod is just, I think loot is just nerfed a lot. So there might be something broken. It might be capped too. We don't know. They might have just capped it and not told us. But I know the mod at least works.
I mean, it probably has diminishing returns a decent amount on it too if you're stacking it.
Yeah, I don't even have that many. I don't have that many. I only have like 4 on my character right now. So it's only like 240% or 230%, right? So it's not even that much per mod. But yeah. I don't know. Some maps I get a fair amount of loot though. So it is what it is. So what are you doing next, Lance?
I'm literally just trying to craft gear to swap to do void farming right now. That's my current objective because I'm pretty happy with how the Jaquani character went. Got to a good spot, and now it's just I need to farm a bit more and craft a bit more to swap over, and then hopefully not die.
You're not interested in doing any of the like the idle recon and freaking trying out map strats stuff?
I want to do that after I do void. Basically, is what I'm planning. My goal was do Jaquanis into void maps, maybe die, maybe don't die, and then do mapping stuff after.
Can you not tank
Because part of the fun for this event for me is the enrage plus the extra damage mods on quad ghost.
Yeah.
Are you doing pure int?
I mean, no, it's still an aristocrat. I still want like, you know, 1,000 dex, 1,000 strength for % damage.
Oh, that's. I saw a lot of POBs. I was looking. I saw some POBs with like 4,500 in and like 600, 600, 600, and it looked really, really good. So maybe like, I don't know, consider, because all they really need is like the attribute mod on the clusters, right? And because you have like increased percentage attributes on your chest and the amulet anyway, so you just end up getting like 600, 600, 600 for like free. And then everything else is
you can
pure
I'm pretty sure end game I'll be able to get 1,000 plus. Just with the helical, you get like up to 500 without even cluster mods. Because helical's like 200 of each stat.
Oh, you're doing one of those.
Yeah. I already made it. It cost me 16 locks, but I got there.
Wait, only 16 for triple reflex stats? Triple positive?
Yeah. Well, it's a 1 in 10 for triple positive. I did get kind of lucky on the multiplier though.
Oh, okay. That's right. You went aspect, right? So wait. Shouldn't it be 4 positive? Don't you want 3 stats plus attributes? Sorry, I'm blanking out.
You never go 4 stat on mist because, well, okay, basically you have to be giga rich because the game is coded to like always give you it tries to give you an equal amount of negatives and positives basically. So getting a 4 stat's like a really, really unlikely basically.
But you went strength and dex instead of like dex and all attributes, or
I didn't link you my ring. I went hybrid all attribute in is what I did. What's your in game?
I am combat focus crimson user.
combat focused Crimson user.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Linked it to you. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of good. Ah, so you went hybrid into an all attributes into int.
Yeah.
Damn, that ring is kind of.
It's basically like an extra 50 int compared to just 3 T1s of like int dex strength. The hybrid's slightly better.
Did you see Ben and Nick's rip?
That was a suicide, dude. I started, they linked me the clip and I was like looking at the mods. I was like, there's no world where a 5k life character does this map. There's no world. They instantly died from off screen.
I was like, what the hell just happened? He died so fast. Like I don't know, man. Can you and Jung have a
suicide for sure
on who can do the most? Who can do the biggest freaking void maps? I want to see this competition.
It won't be close. I probably can only do like 2 mods. I'm like really swishy. I think my max fizz is like 40k once I'm set up. Maybe 50k total.
I'm probably gonna do them until I die, unless the character just is really good and then I don't die. So I'm just gonna progressively elevate it until my character dies is what I'm planning to do.
You're gonna do this within like a week and a half or 2 weeks?
I think I should be able to swap by the end of the day or tomorrow. I got most of the main pieces I need. And I think I'm going to start out with some non-void content to farm a little bit more currency to like, I need to like, I don't have enough currency to do clusters right now, for example, but then I'll start doing voids after.
Have you tried Ghost Sphere 90, 100% Deli sorry, have you tried 90 feared 100% Deli Ghost yet?
I did that in previous leagues.
Are you gonna be able to run it with the character you planned out?
I think it should be doable, but the problem is I haven't done feared with Cirrus much. I've done a lot with Itziri before. I haven't done much with Cirrus. So that's the big change. Which Itziri hits harder, but Cirrus gives you like the increased damage taken debuff and the no regen, no recovery ground.
Yeah, that shit's fucking punishing, man.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. You know.
Dread also has that, right?
I did that last league. 100% Deli with 100% Deli with 2 meter mod ghosted on my dude. I did it. I did it with graphs. I did it with graphs because graphs ignore the fucking 10% mod and ignores, so it could just like freaking bulldoze down those guys. I did it 10% per item and 100% Deli.
Oh yeah,
it did it faster than Big Daddy's accuracy stacker that has like 17 mirrors in it with graphs.
Graphs are really solid because I get around. I was gonna try to put together a graph build and I kind of like ran out of time and I threw together like this most potato setup and it just like didn't even work. But I was like, graphs make sense to do really well in that content because they can get around the unequip your item and lose all your damage mod.
Yeah, I mean, it's still really like just the tornado alone, Lance, will like probably like double your damage on like a lot of these builds, unless you have like some giga character, because that 10% mod is like insane, right? The tornado mod is really good. Well, I guess you're not playing like freaking projectiles, but yeah. Anyways. Yeah, but that tornado is like insane amounts of damage, single target. It's like insane amounts, especially if you get like a crit and you have like debuffs like shock and all of this stuff applied to the boss. It's a lot of damage. But yeah, it kind of requires you to set up your character a little different because you want like minus res instead of like penetration and stuff like that, and and all of these debuffs like freaking profane ground and stuff like that. But
to support the tornado.
Yeah, it's good though. Graphs are good. Graphs are really good for that content. Just a heads up if you guys want to try some stuff. What about you, Jung? What are you gonna do for the rest of the league? Did this guy go AFK?
I don't know, man. This is the Precia thing. I'm kind of like, it's just too early in the morning. I'll be honest, dude. I'm actually like fucking fully asleep right now. I don't understand. It's like 12 p.m. I don't know how people are awake this early and shit. I want to go back to bed. I'm so tired.
It's noon.
I'm exhausted. I'm gonna probably just like, I want to try. If the Versium thing is cool, I might dick around with that for a bit. But otherwise, I don't really know. I hope it's.
Hey, Jung, how many times have you been sick this week?
I'm expecting a void clip from you in 2 days flat.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna probably be saying voids like this weekend, but we'll see. There's 2 more things I need to do on this character that are really important. I mean, they're both up on the more expensive side of things. So yeah.
What is it? Tell me so I can buy all your items.
I have to recraft the ring. I have to recraft my ring.
Are you just crafting one like Lance's?
Yeah, I already have one that's like that. I need to do it again, but differently. I'm gonna get aspect and put it on. I'm not sure which one I want to play with, but I want to play with an aspect.
I mean,
really oh, also Lance, have you
crab
thought about
is
this
good.
idea? Blade Flurry.
What about Blade Flurry?
Infused channeling is different now, right? It's pretty good.
The DR from it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'd be down to try, honestly. Right now, I'm like, I know Molten Strike's probably just the best choice, but I kind of want to try other claw skills.
Wait, for
I haven't really played Blade Flurry.
I don't think Molten Strike is, dude.
You don't think it is?
It's pretty fucking bad. Like without Nimbus, it's like not good, man. For one hand, like it's not it. It
Wait,
might
what do
be
you think beats it?
technically. And I guess with Ancestral, it's like pretty good. And Feared, I guess, but I don't know. I fucking hate it.
I'm not a Molten Strike enjoyer either, especially without Nimbus. It's like the damage on it sounds horrible. No?
Yeah, it's not there.
Really?
It's
I feel like its effectiveness is better than most of the other one-hand options.
What is it?
But I haven't looked at it recently. I'm just
What's your
assuming
estimation? Like
that's what it was previously.
Lose
Just because you can get the extra proges and the you just need a little bit of reduced proj to make them all overlap.
So what's your estimation? Do you think?
Oh, I haven't looked at it recently.
Just like ballpark. It's like in the 600-ish range, 1,000-ish range. Like
it's base 329, and the projes do half the damage. I think it's close to 1,000%. You start adding a few projectiles.
I don't know. I haven't.
The other part of it is I kind of need to go discipline on hit because there's a torment mod that turns off all your recovery, and like the only way around it is like a gain on hit. So you kind of need like
the
some.
good for that. Yeah.
Instant leech also works, right?
Does it?
I don't know. I don't know if instant leech.
It works on some mods. I don't know if it works on that one.
Yeah, that's what I need to test. If instant leech works, that'd be nice to get around.
Because it's like some of it is just like reduce recovery, right? And then you're fucked. Some of them is reduce recovery rate, and then you're fine. No?
I think it literally is like it turns off all your recovery. Anything that's like overtime recovery from the torment mod.
But then instant leech isn't overtime.
Yeah, I think instant leech might work.
Because if it's like Maven Beam is just reduced recovery, like period, right? But then if it's rate, then
90-10. It seems like they're so tanky, man. I'm just checking it right now. Like I'm doing 90-100 with shrines right now, and they're pretty fucking tanky.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know how the damage is gonna be. That's probably one of the biggest concerns is damage.
Dude, like with 1 billion damage on that mod, it takes like a while to kill those monsters, dude. Like with 1 billion DPS, they're fucking tanky as fuck, man.
Because it's not just the 90 DR, it's the you lose a good amount of damage just unequipping an item, and then on top of that, torment mods have like avoid damage, res. They have like tank mods.
I'm thinking even without Ghost, I don't even know if you'll have like what's your POB damage roughly?
I don't have POB.
Like, what do you think it's gonna be around?
I have no idea. I could like say, oh, I hope it's 50 mil. I don't freaking know.
You think
Lance, how do you double check if something is better or not when you don't use it? Because there's tons of things like when you buy items and stuff like that. Like when you buy jewels, do you just like raw dog it?
Well, like because... I mean, when you're attribute stacking Rue, like it's kind of pretty linear, the gearing. Honestly.
Yeah, I guess that's
like,
true.
You don't really need to plan it. Like the only thing you need to know is like,
true.
Yeah, actually you don't need to plan shit to be honest. But it's good to know like what your numbers are, so that like when you're fighting the content, you know how much you're doing.
Because when I do my damage, like a lot of numbers matter. I can't do that shit in my head. That's too hard, right? Like I need to factor in like all of these different things.
I just go off of how relatively valuable I think certain stats are versus others. Like for example, like aristocrat, you have a boatload of % damage.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to get this stat anywhere. I'm gonna force in other stats like crit multi or cast speed or whatever. It kind of just depends what type of build you're playing.
Yeah, that makes sense, but I'm talking about like when you're in like trade league, right? You're like buying jewels and stuff like that. Like so at some point your crit multi is gonna be better than your cast speed, or your cast speed is gonna be better than your multi, and like all of that stuff, right? And then like crit chance comes in a factor too. Like, so do you just like you just wing it every single time? You don't really double check.
I mean, in general, I have like, how do I put this? I have a general idea how much value I attribute to like crit multi versus cast speed. Like I'll set up like some weighted sums, which will get me like mostly in the ballpark. If I'm really min-maxing, like I already have a bunch of stuff character put together and I'm like, I'm gonna perfect this, then I'll take out a POB and I'll say, okay, which stat is better? If I'm like super giga tryharding. But I like just kind of chilling and just buying some gear and be like, this is roughly stats I want, and just see how it goes.
Interesting. I mean, I feel like
I lose all interest to playing a build if I POB it beforehand. It like kills the like unknown factor of could this be crap or could this be really good? Because it's like I already know it'll be exactly these stats or something. It's like,
but we don't
ruins the
really
excitement.
POB for ourselves, right? We POB for like the people who want to play the build have a general idea of what to do. That's how I think. Like in simpler terms, in PoE2, I don't use POB at all in PoE2, right? I don't need to because the stats are so simple. Like
that's what instacking is like. That's what actually stacking is like in PoE1. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because I don't need that shit, but I still put it in POB because other people need it. So that's the main reason I use
I'm
it.
I'm not a very considerate POV maker, I guess.
So you just like fuck chat?
I'll make an outline of like a tree or whatever for the build I'm gonna play on League Start. I'll make a buy list for things and stuff like that. But I don't like pre-making the whole build. And then if it's after League Start, since I already have the character in game, then I can just freaking import it and be like, this is the character.
When's the last time you played a normal build though, Lance? That's not like Energy Blade or like some sort of like Nth guy at League Start. Because I feel like well, you played golems. You played golems in when Elementalist came out.
I played Flame Golems and Keepers.
Yeah.
I played Brand Recall Sabo, which that was I realized I hate Brand Recall trigger bots because the trigger bots are just always behind you.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Hopefully I remember that for a long time. I never want to play trigger bots again. That was super annoying.
I'm gonna go. But...
Wait, where are you going?
He already left,
bro. Like, is he sick? I feel like he's always sick. Wait, we're missing a person now.
He's probably just sleep deprived. He said he was tired.
I think
it's 12 o'clock where he's at.
I think his sleep schedule is fucked up. Who can we grab to chat with us, Lance?
Who's streaming?
The Fub is gone.
Who?
Spicy sushi. Hey, Lance, have you heard about how many mirrors Spicy Sushi duped?
No.
Yeah. So the rumor is, right, this is a little bit unconfirmed right now because, well, it's sort of confirmed, but the rumor is that he has 3 billion crops from the exploit, not the League Start where they stack those idols.
He was showcasing his Kings versus Morning. He's clean.
That's the primary account, Lance. You know they have a secondary account, right? For all the like the other stuff. You don't know about that one, right?
The secondary account for the other stuff?
Yeah. You know, there's like
seem like he was pretty rich on his character that he didn't stream any gameplay of.
How many divines did he have? How many divines did he have on his character?
I mean, he had a geared out like Progen, Mage Blood, Slammer.
Oh,
he was pretty kitted.
Okay, but he didn't play it at all.
You are the best build maker I know.
Well, he didn't stream. He was like level 98, 97 character, so he played some for sure.
Oh, I'm just trying to spread more rumors. I'm a little worried about with Jung, dude. He's like tired all the time. He's always sick, man. I need to like talk to him, make sure he likes taking care of himself.
Jung's gonna be just fine.
No, I don't know. He's been sick a lot, dude.
Why does Jung hate your build so much?
I don't know.
I for one really love your build because it made the trauma fight have a valuable drop. That brittle ring it got me like at least 100D in brittle rings. That thing was magic.
You know what I like to, you know what you say you like to just, you know, wing it and you don't know how it goes. I'm kind of the same way. I use POB, but I like to play all sorts of different things, right? At League Start. Like this league, I'll do Elemental Hit. Last league I did like freaking like Explode. The league before that, it was like Catabasis. The league before that, it's just like, I like to do like different things all the time at League Start, right? I can't just like do like the same thing over. Like some people like it.
I think the only build I can play over and over again is Righteous Fire. That's the one I just do repeatedly.
Yeah.
But outside that, it has to be, if it's gonna be like, for example, instack, which I do play a decent amount, if it's gonna be instack, it has to be a different approach or a different skill at the very least.
I don't know. I feel like it's comfortable. Well, once I get my claw done, I'll have like 100 million DPS. And my build's a little squishy. It's not like super squishy, but it's a little squishy for the content I'm doing. But it's overall like okay. I mean, it is what it is, right? And I'm playing a head earner build, so it is what it is. So
the AoE on Elemental Hit, I didn't realize was that big. It looks pretty cool. The freaking ice explosion.
Oh, you've seen it in action, right? It like hits the whole entire screen.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I had no idea it was that big of an AoE on that skill.
Yeah. I don't know. He doesn't like it. I think it's comfortable. I just wanted to play something new.
Yeah, don't let him get in your head. Don't let him be a hater.
No. He's always like that. He's always like that with me. He's always like that. He expects so much out of me. Like every build I make has to be like good or something. Or he's like, what are you doing, man? You need to make insane shit. If you don't make insane shit, you're garbage. He's always like that with me. So it's like fine. I'm used to it. It's been like years, right? I've known him forever.
It's because he's a toxic elitist. Jung, the toxic elitist.
He's not even that bad these days, man. He's not even that bad these days. He's a little bit better than how he was like a year ago.
Oh, you know what I just remembered? Did you ever pay up on our bet? Do you remember our bet, Rue?
What bet?
I completely forgot about this.
What bet?
You remember our bet about Oracle?
Oh shit.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do. What do I owe you?
I think it's 10 subs. I'm not trying to be a debt collector, but it just occurred to me.
I should pay up. I should pay up. Oh, you couldn't. The guy didn't do damage to you, and it didn't put debuffs on you. But also, Lance, that thing was actually a 0% play rate in the league. Also.
Oh well, it was trash, yes, but it wasn't negative.
Yeah, it wasn't negative.
It wasn't like a.
You're right. You're right. It was trash, but it wasn't negative. I do owe you 10 subs. I do remember that. I was like, next league, would you remind me? Because
question after the fact, after seeing how things played out with like the trinos they gave Oracle, would you put Oracle higher than you originally had it? Because you had it at like trash tier garbage. Do you feel a little bit like the nodes were carry enough?
I think the nodes were better. Well, when we did that assumption on Oracle, like we didn't have the ascendancy, right? All we saw
the
was
nodes they showcased were pretty bad compared to how many good nodes it did have.
Yeah. So what they
showcased was
a good
perspective.
The image thing, right? They didn't give us a good perspective. Like if they gave us a thing where it's like, oh, you can get automatic crits and then the tree looks like this, and then we would have had a better idea, right? But every single Oracle is basically those two nodes, like those 4 nodes, right? Nobody played anything else on that ascendancy from what I understand. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I would put it higher. I would put it a lot higher though. I would put it a lot higher than what I gave it at league start. Because I still think those nodes are garbage. I think those nodes are garbage. No one played them, so I think they're garbage.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so
this is kind of random, but do you think you would I was just thinking about this. Would you play Gauntlet next time? Try to compete? Thoughts?
Compete? I played Gauntlet last time.
Yeah, like try to go for the bosses.
I got like stone. I got like 2 stones, right, last time. And I died to the ice guy.
Ice guy.
The Egan boss.
Okay. The neglect.
Yeah, like I forgot there's a bigger AoE besides the small AoEs. Well, I don't know if I forgot or I just never knew because I just killed them so fast. But there's actually, there's the small AoEs that I always dodge. He
has negligence, which is like his normal slam, and then he has the freaking end something whatever, which is like a much heavier hit.
It's like triple or quadruple damage, and it covers the whole screen because like Gauntlet had AoE, right? So I ran to the
pretty far. I didn't even realize you did Gauntlet last time. I think I was like no life in it at the time, so I wasn't watching people stream. I didn't even realize you did Gauntlet.
Yeah, because
I'm just gonna try to recruit more people to do it.
Because I was at the edge of the screen, and it would cover like literally the whole entire thing, right? I had to go like 1.5 screens over, I think, to survive that thing. But it literally covered I was at the edge of the screen.
They have AoE mods in those fights too. They have like AoE on it as well.
Yeah. So I didn't know how big it was, and I didn't even know that ability really even existed. I'm gonna be honest, because I just killed it in normal league so fast.
What type of character did you play?
I played Merc support in Mercenary League, right? Like all league basically.
Merc bot.
So I knew exactly how like Merc support worked. So I was just playing Merc support.
Yeah.
And it was
Merc support was a fun build for Merc League.
Yeah, it was insane. That build was insane. Like a lot of people didn't get to play that league, but that build was like a couple of hundred million DPS with like basically like a full support aura bot like defensive package, right?
That's
like
really, one of those things where I was like, when Merc League was ending, I was like, I kind of hope they can figure out a way to add these back because this is like a cool type of build to make. But at the same time, it's like I don't know how on earth they're gonna balance this sort of thing in the game.
There's no way, right?
Yeah.
There's like it's like when they said they're gonna bring Merc League back, because remember when we had Merc League, there was like literally like 6 good builds, because like stuff like Doriani Merc was just like too
Doriani's
good,
was-
right?
I just couldn't believe that Doriani's was released. They were tanky as hell. They're like, okay, we're gonna nerf this, and then they nerfed everybody, not just like Doriani specifically, and then everybody was mad, and then they just unnerfed it, and then Doriani's was just like that the whole league.
Yeah. And then Rallying Cry was like insane, right? Like Rallying Cry just gave you like a bazillion damage on like Void Forge and stuff like that. So like without like with like
Face Breakers had a league where they were good. It was crazy.
Yeah. So like with all of those with Mercs, you only have like so many specific builds that you can make, and it feels like really, really good. Everything else just becomes kind of like secondhand. So I don't know how they're gonna balance that if they're gonna bring it back. Because there's a chance they're going to bring it back next league, right?
They did say they were keen on bringing it back.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like they have to take away your ability to like choose the gear or like really limit it somehow, because it's like that part of it just makes it such an insane like multiplier for your character power creep wise.
Yeah, but that's all the fun from that league though, is choosing your gear and freaking breaking and doing all this fun stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is the problem. It's like that was the fun part of it, but that's also why it's broken. So I don't know what the hell they're gonna do.
Have you talked to Connor lately?
Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a mana bet against him. He no longer is the mana man. Did you hear that? He lost.
No, I didn't.
I'm now the mana guy.
You lost?
No, he lost.
Oh. Wait, you've been winning a lot of bets against PoE players. You're sucking all our money. You're sucking us dry, Lance.
I get this like try hard mentality. The second I get I'm really competitive. So if I'm in a bet, I'm like super try harding.
Holy. Yo, someone said you hoarded all the mists so he couldn't win. Is this true?
I didn't hoard them. Okay, I used them. But yeah, I bought like from Pox League Economy. I bought like 18 mists or something, which is like a pretty large amount of the total mists that were generated because the league died the second they announced Phrecia. Most people were like, "I'm out. I'm gonna wait for Phrecia."
Yeah. Are you having fun this league?
Oh yeah, dude, I freaking love Phrecia.
Yeah, I'm having a good time too. I just go for it.
You can go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying. I feel like it was too hard for the average player. Do you agree with that? I know Jung says red maps were fucking easy, but I feel like for the average player, like I feel like this league was fucking horrible for them.
It was I don't know if super punishing, but I'm also like I like that part out of it. Like I like the extra like rippiness and like these bosses are harder. So,
I agree.
Part of me is like, yeah, it's super freaking rippy. And even like halfway decent builds are just going to get chain killed when you get enough damage mods layered. It just doesn't matter. You're dead if you're on like mid-tier gear. So
yeah, a lot of people are just inefficient with their builds too, right? So when you're inefficient, you're going to get freaking... I feel like once you make it to red maps, you're going to get pounded so hard. So I feel like it was a little too harsh for the normal player. I enjoyed it, right? But like if we are thinking like if you're saying you don't want to ball your maps because there's too much damage, and I'm thinking the same thing, that means like the normal guy is just like he's getting his shit pushed in pretty hard. They might still
just force it anyways because they're thinking they need to get the completion, like because that's what you normally do, right?
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm just going to delay this till my character's a bit better. That was my thought process. Is like, this is just not worth this being frustrated on day one doing red maps and 5 damage mods.
Yeah, I agree. It
was after I got a burial chambers. I had freaking like Soul Eater, like triple tank, triple damage on the what you call it, burial chambers. I forget her name. Alira?
Oh my god. I didn't do burial chambers until like day 5. I just left it there. I was like, fuck that. Yeah. So until I get like 20 million damage, I'm not going in there.
This is a terrible idea. Yeah. I chain died a couple times, and then I accepted that the 3 portals aren't going to be enough, and I win next map, and I was like, I'm done valing maps.
You know what the strat is, Lance? You let her kill you, and you have to wait there on your dead body until the Soul Eater goes away. Then you respawn and kill her.
Soul Eater wears off.
Yeah,
dude,
that's the strat. That's actually the strat. Or you can't. Or you can't kill her,
dude.
Don't
do that map until your character's OP.
Yeah, you need like 20 million DPS before you can kill her, dude. She's like freaking insane, dude. Just actually insane.
You know what the funny thing is? So they took out all those map mods that are like potential bricks. But what that did, it just meant it was way more likely you rolled gain damage, crit reduction, Ellie res. So like the consistently bad mods for everybody versus like the occasionally you get a bricked map type of thing.
Yeah, it's like you get so many of these, like, I mean, reduced damage from crits is bad for everyone, right? It's like basically 40% less damage. And almost nobody plays like non-crit builds, especially if you need this much damage, right, in a league. And I don't know. Elemental res is so bad for like stuff like RF, right? If you get elemental res as RF,
you're having a really bad time. Dot builds with Ellie res is like, what's really bad is when you get the Ellie res plus like the hex proof. And so it's like you can't even Ellie weakness. You can't flammability. You're just sitting there with a 90 res enemy or whatever, just doing no damage.
Yeah, chaos res is really, really bad too, because like you can't really reduce, there's like no chaos pen really in the game, right? So
yeah, it's pretty much just like that one anoint, right? And helmet mod plus despair, and that's basically like it.
Yep. So when you get big chaos res and then you don't have your and you get like a less effective curses on your map or something, or like a a hexproof, you're kind of like assed out too on poison and stuff, right? So like all of those builds kind of got shafted really, really hard this league from random mods. Glad I didn't get shafted. But yeah, I don't know, man. People were linking me like Connor clips lately, and they were like I don't know, man. Some of them were like kind of bad. Apparently, it was dying to like Chimera or something, and I was like, what the fuck are you dying to Chimera, dude? It's like freaking like 5 days in the league, you're dying to Chimera. I was just wondering if you're talking to him, like, how's he doing, dude? I should probably like go ask him how he's doing.
Oh, I think he's having a good time. He's crafted a mirror quiver already.
Holy.
He got like extremely lucky. He did it in like 100 birds for his 3 implicits, which is like a 10% of the cost of what it should be type of thing.
Yeah, that's insane. 100 birds for 3 implicits?
He's very happy. What?
100 birds for 3 implicits, or 3 implicits is insane.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh man, who else is playing this league besides me, you, Jung, and freaking Connor and Fub's not here. I mean, Sushi's playing, I guess. I don't even know who's
playing,
really playing
without streaming because the internet's cooked.
Yeah. Oh, Manny's playing.
I know. Yeah, Manny, Arrow, Karn, Steels, is Ben and Exile. I think suicided, so I think they're done. I don't know.
Oh, Palace is playing. Shit, I haven't even like talked to him in so long. I should ask him how he's doing too. Fuck, man, so many people. Is Tuna still playing?
I think he was gearing up for doing Jaquani's. He's gonna do Curtain Call Mines with Jaquani's.
Oh, holy!
What's that? Oh,
no, I'm just saying, like, bro, like everyone is stacking into, man. Like it's just like, oh, man. I sometimes I just hate this meta, man, so much, dude. Like everyone. Do you remember a time last where we used to all do different things? And there was like a lot of different viability. And like recently it's just been like, oh, if you're not stacking a stat, like, or you're like doing something wrong. And then like, me and Jung had this conversation. You were here earlier, right? He's like telling me like I'm doing things wrong because I'm choosing not to stack a stat because I'm playing a weaker character. And I am playing a weaker character, right? Versus like stacking stats. And like the whole, like, I don't know, like the community's mindset is just like kind of shifted. Like we're not allowed to play something that we want to play anymore. Sort of, instead of just stacking stats.
I mean, I feel like it's just like they've done so many patches where they've added something that's just making it of farther and farther disparity, because like they gave us the new bases and all of a sudden it went from Val Regalia, which you get like 900 top roll, to like Twilight Regalia 1500, like stuff like that. They add Simplex, they add Helical, they add Reflect Miss. Like every time they add one of these patches, it just means the top end of what you can do with attribute scaling just gets that much further, and no other builds benefit as much from like those changes. So if you're like min-maxing, it's like really hard to beat.
Because normal builds haven't gotten shit, right? Like all our stats on our weapon are the same forever. Like stats on items are basically the same.
I think you still get the same, like you still benefit from having like a Necrotic or a Twilight, but you don't benefit as much, right?
Yeah.
Because like a normal character, you can maybe get freaking 10,000-20,000 ES or whatever, but an instacker gets 40,000. You know, you get twice as much, or
And
3
they
times
get
or
less
more, you know,
damage
I
per
assume that's
int.
more.
And they get less damage
the
for int.
DR stat.
Yeah. That's stupid. They have there's 4 int stackers with like 5,000 int with like reduced damage per like 180 int or something. What's the stat? It's 1% per like
nice
180,
30
right?
DR, one implicit on a chess piece.
That affects all damage. It's so insane. Like, I don't know. They really need to take a look at all of this stuff and all of this end game balance, because it's gotten to a point where it's just like, I don't know. It's not good. It can't be good for the game to be like this, right?
I think that, I mean, they're getting the question every league, like, are you nerfing ES? I think eventually they're going to be like, okay, we're going to nerf. They're going to take a look and be like, okay, why is ES OP? And it's freaking int, right?
Yeah, but they're getting that question in PoE 2 more than they're getting in PoE 1. PoE 1, like I don't even know if they like pay attention to this game anymore.
You don't think they would try to do end game like meta balance at all for like that sort of stuff?
I don't know, man. They haven't really done much the last like few leagues. They like all they do at every league start is, I feel like someone goes on PoE Ninja, they look at the top skills like that's being played, and they like reduce those skills by like 10%, and then they look at the bottom skills and then they raise those skills by 15%. They're like, oh, game's balanced. Like, I feel like that's what they do. I honestly feel like someone like,
I mean, they
does that in
definitely
15
nerf
minutes.
on the play rate. I think they do a little bit more than that, but it's not like they haven't done a overall balance of like items and gearing and stats and stuff like that recently. It's mostly just been like a couple of skills that are top end, and the bottom skills get a little bit, you know, like they'll buff like the channeling archetype. What was it this league? It was they buffed some dot skills. I can't remember what this league was. Oh,
yeah,
wand
they buff
skills.
Reap
They buff some of
and
the
all of
wand
that
skills.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're still so bad. They're still so bad compared to everything else, right? Like, I had like my like Giga Elementalist geared out like freaking Fizz dot character only had like 50 million DPS. Like, and he was like, you know, megalomaniacs up the ass with like everything. Like 50 million DPS is what I had on this Elemental hit character like 3 days into the league with like a multi-mod claw. So I don't know. I think the whole dot balance thing is just like, it's just really, really bad. And it's like capped, right? At 37 million.
People don't hit the dot cap though. Oh, don't. I always argue with my chat about this. The dot cap.
Yeah. I hit it all the time. What?
Dude, the builds that hit dot cap, there's like poison, and then outside of that, some dot skills can hit it, but barely, and they almost never hit Uber dot cap.
I disagree. I disagree.
I always ask my chat to like link me their dot cap builds, and I think the only legitimate Uber dot cap build I ever got linked was Maw Ignite.
Okay. Come to my stream real fast. Come to my stream real fast. I'm opening POV.
No, I don't want to see a POV. I want to see like I always tell them I want to see actual in-game footage of this. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I can show you. These characters are real. These characters are real. They're actually real, right? I'm just
footage of them everywhere, anywhere.
What happened? I mean, it's like last league. So for sure, I have this much damage because like I did Ubers and everything on the build. So I definitely have like this much damage. So, I mean, I have.
This is your Fizz dot character, right?
Yeah, this is my Fizz dot on Uber. Wait, this is I don't know. Hold on, let me find the right one. I don't know. I'm looking at POVs. So this character is 11.6 times 3.3, right? I'm not even sure if this is correct. Hold on. Let me. I don't even remember like which one's real. So this is in a clearing setup, Lance, with like Foulborns and all of that stupid like Bismuths and whatever, right? And this is like 11.6 times like 3.3, right? So 11.6 times 3.3 for Uber. So it's 38 million. So this character hits dot cap like pretty easily.
I mean, that character has really good gear, right?
Yeah, but it hits it, right? Like G20's Doom.
But easily. So my thought process about it is easily is doing a lot of heavy lifting here because that's like an insanely geared character.
But that character's made to do like, that character's made to like farm maps as fast as it can, right? Like I limited my dot cap on purpose. It's like if you wanted more damage, you could get like Dialas and stuff like that. Here, let me show you. Like, I have a Twilight Regalia, right? if I went Dialis on this build, Dialis is like 50% more damage.
But you'd have that's usually what people do is they'll put on a Dialis and say, oh look, I hit dot cap. But I say, oh look, you have a character with no defense. Because that's what happens when you put on Dialis. You become paper. The thing I always find funny about this like conversation is the thing holding back dot builds, in my opinion, is they just have so few scaling vectors compared to hit base. Because hit base gets like speed, pen, crit multi, damage increase taken, flip res. They have like all these multipliers they can go for. Dot builds have minus res, dot multi, and like percent damage and increased damage. It's like that's it.
And they get fucked over by map mods like insanely amount. You know how bad it is. Like if I play this build in this league, oh go for it.
I was gonna say, so it's like I feel like dot builds are bad, but I think the complaint should be, hey, make their scaling options better rather than remove dot cap. I think that's more of the problem. Because like you hit the dot cap with, I thought that was like a Reap character, right? Imagine trying to hit dot cap with something like, I don't know, let's say Flame Wall or any of the other like B tier dot skills. It becomes infinitely harder because the scaling is trash. And a lot of these skills are way weaker, you know, compared to like Val Reap has a pretty big multiplier and whatnot.
This impending Doom guy, Lance, that I made with Jiquani's last league, it's 25 million Uber. So I'm sure I could push it to 37 million if I really needed to, but I focused more on like AoE and like defense and stuff like that. So there are good
Ignite and Poison aren't as bad off as dot skills are.
Yeah, I agree.
Is also the other thing.
I said like a few leagues ago, they needed to make like a unique, you know how like the Golem, like they made that Golem helm that has like specific like Spectre or specific types of mobs that like, you know, they needed to make a helm like that for like dot skills, basically. Like different types of dot skills, like the helm that buffs like Fizz dot, like Fire dot, like non-ailment, like Chaos, non-ailment Fire, non-ailment, you know, like
some other, basically some other options that actually help them with their scaling.
Yeah, because they really needed it, because those builds struggle like mad, right? They don't do shit for damage. Like if you were playing Flame Wall and like Pox has been in depression for like the last like 5 leagues ever since they nerfed RF for some reason. So they need to like bring some joy back into that man's life, because I'm pretty sure he's tired of like answering questions like why am I Z DPS like every league, right?
That's just Righteous Fire. You do it for the love of the game, man. It's a fun skill to play.
Yeah,
but
I understand that.
Scaling is rough.
Yeah, but new players don't understand.
Righteous Fire is actually one of the best dot skills. Full stop.
Yeah, but new players don't understand map mods. Like last league when I was playing Fizz dot Elementalist, somebody came into my chat and he was like, "This build is trash. It's Z DPS all the time."
He was running a PDR map, wasn't he?
Yeah. It's like 70% PDR, man. Like, what do you expect? Like
you see that map, you know what the map has? Damage Lance? Doesn't exist.
70% PDR, or like it had 70% PDR and endurance charges.
Oh no. The double whammy.
So they don't understand how like these map mods really affect their build, right? So like same thing with like just like Fire dot players, they'll like roll maps with like less effective curses, and they're just like, oh, like whatever, right? Like this is whatever, dude. And then it's like, oh, you just lost like 2/3 of your damage because you rolled like 90% less effective curses on your maps. So I feel like that's
all
the
minus res is gone.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not just the dot builds are like really, really shitty, but in terms of vectors of scaling, that map mods absolutely destroy them. Absolutely destroy all dot builds in general. They're like tuned so badly against dot builds, it's like nuts.
Yeah, because it's like you get an Ellie-Res map on a hit build, you pen and you're fine. It doesn't even matter. Yeah. Well, it's like, well, it still like reduces your damage, but it doesn't kill your damage, you know?
Yeah. But if you like in Phrecia, like rolled map effect, I had a map earlier that had 137% LE or elemental resistance.
So you rolled? Did you roll both Ellie-Res mods then or something? Can you roll both of those?
No, it was just one mod. This is one mod.
It was just the T17 one, the one that's like 55 times like 2.4 or whatever.
Yeah, it's just maxed out, right? So it's like 130 something percent like Ellie-Res. Like that thing on RF will just completely like annihilate your character, right? You are like, you cannot even do damage.
That's a chieftain only map in terms of RF.
So I mean, same thing for Cold Dot, right? You get that on Cold Dot and you're just like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like do nothing. Like so, it's not just the skills itself. It's the scaling vector and the map mods that really destroy dot builds in general in PoE right now. I think.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for buffs for dot builds. I always get salty about the dot cap thing because for me, I feel like that's not the thing that makes dot builds suck.
It's the map mods.
I feel like
it's definitely the map mods.
Yeah, I think it's map mods and your scaling out of the gate is just bad compared to hit-based characters. Because hit-based characters, like, you know, most builds with good items get, you know, they can be in the 100 million DPS range type of thing. Whereas
it's the
dot builds,
like,
forget about it.
It's at the point where you're like at 2 stones. That's when it starts getting down because going up to 2 stones, you're usually scaling like 3 vectors of damage, right? Where like on a dot build, you're scaling increased damage, dot multi, minus res, right? And you have all those stats to scale that damage, right? And your build feels really, really good because the hit-based builds can only scale 3 vectors of damage because they only have so many stats, right? But after that, they get more vectors because gear gets better. And then the dot builds still only can scale those 3 vectors of damage and they just fall off a cliff.
They still have the same 3 stats.
Yeah. So it's like dot builds are good, I feel like, in the game, up to like a point where
dot builds are some of my favorite builds to play, but yeah, their late game scaling is pretty rough.
I completely agree.
What's your favorite dot build you've ever played? Is it Corrupting Fever or is it something else?
Yeah, Corrupting Fever is the best dot build, period. I don't care what you are.
No, shot. It's Righteous Fire. You're out of your mind.
No. Lance. Corrupting Fever last league was basically Righteous Fire because you had, you know Blayfall of Trothus?
Nothing is basically right. You can never replace Righteous Fire. What are you saying?
Lance. It was better than Righteous Fire because Righteous Fire, like Blayfall of Trothus, right, is insane. It applies Corrupting Fever everywhere, right? Think about it like this. When things explode in Righteous Fire, it's just explosion. But the explosions on Corrupting Fever applies Corrupting Fever for more explode. So it changed to the moon.
Okay. Let me tell you something about Righteous Fire, because clearly you're missing information.
Okay.
Righteous Fire can chain explode as well, because your explosions ignite, and you have ignite prolif, which then explodes the next guy, which then ignites the next guy.
But I get the same thing. I do the same thing.
Yeah, but you don't have a cool fire circle. You have some puny little tiny green swords from the sky occasionally hitting enemies.
Oh my. You know Frost Blink also applies Corrupting Fever, right, Lance? So when I'm Frost Blinking through the map at maximum blink speed, it kills everything.
Dude, have you seen the AoE scaling on Righteous Fire with the AoE mod, with the strength mod?
You can't convince me.
You get that AoE, it can go off screen, man.
You can't convince me, Lance. You can't convince me. I played Elementalist.
Have you ever played Righteous Fire? Dude, you need to get something in your life, man. It's a good time.
I can't. Corrupting
Have you
Fever
never played Righteous Fire?
It's the best dot skill ever made. Sorry, you can't argue with me. I don't believe you. I don't believe that Righteous Fire is the best dot skill. You can't convince me. Next thing you're gonna tell me that. Next thing you're gonna tell me that.
I'll let you live in your delusions. It's okay.
You think I'm delusional? Oh no!
You're saying Corrupted Fever is the best dot skill. You are out of your mind.
It is the best dot skill ever made. It's so good, Lance. They won't even buff it. You know, like last league where they buffed all the Fizz dot, they won't buff Corrupting Fever because they know how problematic it is.
They didn't buff it because they forgot it existed because no one talks about it.
Oh my god! You're hurting my soul right now, Lance. Lance, you're hurting my soul right now. My soul is hurt right now.
I feel like I'm talking. Okay, don't take this the wrong way. I feel like I'm talking to a Death Oath player who wants to cope that the skill is good and it doesn't need buffs, and they're like, yes, it's the best thing ever, but like, I'm trying to help you here. You should start saying this skill needs a buff. It is trash in terms of damage numbers compared to the other skills. GGG, what the hell?
Okay,
first players do that, right?
First, Death Oath is fucking garbage. It is the worst. It's the worst shit ever made.
You know how Death Oath players are like, my Death Oath build does damage, and then they show you a clip and they're playing Caustic Arrow on every rare. They're like, oh, I have to shoot Caustic Arrow because my thing does no damage. You know what I'm talking about, right? They're delusional. They're crazy.
First of all, Death Oath is the worst. It's the worst out of all the fucking skills. Okay, like you can make an argument for Righteous Fire, but you cannot make an argument for Death Oath. That thing is like,
Death Oath is good. I'm saying it's trash.
Yeah, it's ass. But I've played plenty of Righteous Fire in my days, right? I played plenty of Righteous Fire, and I played plenty of like.
You play Righteous Fire? I feel like I've never seen you play Righteous Fire. Chat, has anyone seen you play Righteous Fire?
The last time I played Righteous Fire was it's been like a few leagues. It's been a few leagues.
A few leagues.
Yeah, the last time I played Righteous Fire was like I don't know, maybe like 0.20 or 0.21.
Like 321.
I played some Jug like Righteous Fire back in the day before Chieftain got. It was the league before Chieftain got buffed.
Oh, that wasn't that long ago then.
Yeah. Were
you not streaming back then? Is that why?
No, I've been streaming since like Delve League.
Okay.
So people definitely watch me play RF. It's just like I just don't think it's all there, man. It's so much investment for that little bit of damage, and
I mean it's terrible. It's terrible damage for the investment, but it's so fun though. What did you think of the Foulborn Wrathpith?
It's good. It's a good item. It's an insane item. I think it's an insane item. Like you getting like double life stacking vectors on a single item is good, but the problem is it's still only increased damage, right, Lance? So you're only getting so much value out of that item, even though it's good, right? So I don't know. If it was another vector, it would have been like a lot better, but like double tapping freaking increased damage is kind of, it is what it is.
If there's ever a world where they just add another stat that dot builds can get, like some sort of like dot effectiveness or just some other option to like give you another multiplier somewhere.
Yeah, see, someone pulled up my Righteous Fire build from back in the day. It's like
they found it.
Yeah, they found my Jug Righteous Fire level 98, freaking 16 million damage. This is like
Eternal Damnation.
Lore Weave.
Holy dude, what do they do to that item?
They you know that league where we're about to play Eternal Damnation on our Endurance Charge stacker or our Frenzy stacker? They thought that was too overpowered compared to fucking 45,000 Energy Shield or build, so they nerfed it. Like, if they didn't nerf Eternal Damnations, life builds would
going to be pretty OP if it's stacked with endurance charges, right? Like,
but
like that amount of DR is insane.
Yeah, but is it still life builds might be as good as Energy Shield builds if they didn't nerf this. Might. Like, Energy Shield's still better.
Yeah, Energy Shield's probably still just better.
Like, all they needed to do was make Eternal Damnation like Giga Rare and Sanctum, right? So you can't get it right away, and then life builds would have had a chance.
Do you think it would deserve to be like Osin rarity, or do you think more common than Osin? If it went in like it was going to, where it would be additive with endurance charge DR?
I think it would have to be as rare as Osin.
Yeah, because
yeah,
I mean you're looking at 90 LEDR and 90 PDR type of thing.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have 90 PDR because the LEDR would stack with the endurance charges, but you wouldn't get. You would still have to get PDR. PDR is pretty hard to get, right?
I mean, you can get what 5 on helm, 8 on body, 8 on shield. It's only 20.
Yeah, but you have to use Lore Weave with. You have to use Lore Weave with,
right?
You have to use Lore Weave with ED, right? Or you get the minus. You get the minus max, or you get the minus res, and then you're
2 max res is so OP on jewels. You can definitely outscale that with like melding.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
I think the jewel 2 max res is one of the most OP per gear cost affixes in the entire game. Jewels having 2 max res on a suffix it's insane.
Yeah. I use that shit everywhere. If you see my endgame builds, that shit is all over the place. Cause yeah, I mean it's better than using melding, right?
Well, use it with it depends how cooked you are in res rolls, whether or not you can force melding, right?
Yeah. Because melding is like there's such it's like -1 jewel, right? Which is like big opportunity cost already, right? And then like 210 res is a lot of suffix slots also, right? So I feel like it's better to just go triple L.
It's pretty hard limited to like you need to be wearing a mage blood. I feel like because otherwise you're too cooked on res.
Yeah, even with mage blood, it's like I don't know. I feel like if you have the jewel slots, it's still better to just like piece together your res and then use triple LE flask instead. As long as you don't need like a build that needs Quicksilver, which a lot of builds don't even use Quicksilver these days for like endgame farm, because attack builds, leap slam, casters freaking, Frostblink.
Frostblink, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like a requirement anymore. Dude.
Even just walking around my hideout, just like I find it hard to give up the Quicksilver.
It's nice. But it's not like when you really need to build defense though, I feel like it's still triple LE is the right play in terms of like just efficiency in terms of gearing and stats, right? Like jewel slots are just too good. And suffixes are kind of good too. And keep in mind, we're in the era of like int, right? So whatever res you have to get, you're missing more int on your gear, no?
Here, let me run this thought by you. This is what I was thinking about doing for my void character. What do you think of a world where I have an int stacker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And instead of doing evasion, I'm clicking armor. I'm clicking iron reflexes.
No.
What are your thoughts? I'm literally thinking about doing this because I'm going block based. I'm really concerned about the Fizz max hit with a serious increased damage taken. I think it's so cooked.
Man, I feel like you just stack as much int. Like you know how you guys are saying you're going like try whatever. Man, like reduced damage per int is so good, and you have the opportunity to stack like, I don't know, 5,000 int, right? And I just think that mod carries, man. I think it carries really, really hard. So
you
get
need
that
more
mod.
than just that DR. Dude, those things hit so freaking hard, especially if you have like some stack debuffs or some bad map mods.
With shield?
You don't even give up int because you want all attribute anyways because that's more int. So you get the hybrid stat scaling anyways, regardless. Like you don't take any opportunity cost to your int scaling.
Yeah. But you're still 5k int, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends on my path. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna have to give up for like block and stuff. I think I'll for sure at least hit 4k is my guess.
Let me ask you a question. What are you scared of that you need to go armor on that character?
I'm scared of increased damage taken plus the fizz hits from feared.
Like which hit? Like the elder tentacles? Like the explosion?
So
like
the ones that are scary is synth swirl slam, which you should never die to that, but I've died to that twice because let's not go into that. Anyways, there's also the fizz suck slam, and that thing does a decent amount as well. And then shapers slam and tentacles, which for the most part block and evade can counter those pretty hard, but there are high roll scenarios where you will still get pretty cooked by those.
So you want to scale like 100,000 armor on your character instead of like evasion.
Yeah. Because I'm planning to go lucky block anyways. So I'll be at 90 whatever effective block.
I don't. Lance, I'm on the thing of like when you have block, right? And ghost stance is like so valuable because you're going to be blocking most of the hits anyways. And when you have a giga evasion, you have like this massive heal whenever you get hit, right? That just like tops you off.
Dude, trust me. I'm a ghost stance believer through and through.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the high roll hits with these like enrage and map mods on the fizz base, I think they're just a bit too sketch. I don't know. I watched a clip earlier of a guy playing a 90 block, ESCI character with DR mod and stuff. And in that clip, the most evident thing that could have hit him was a tentacle slam, which is way lower on the scale of like things that can hit hard fizz in those fights. And it like one tapped his 20 ES character.
I'm on your stream. Can you show me your can you show me the clip? You have it in your thing?
Yeah, let me find it. Let me pull it up.
I want to see what it looks like.
You do the old Control Shift T until I find it. If I go back far enough. Holy, I have way too many tabs open now. Oh, I found it.
No.
Hold on. I got it. I had to go through like 100 clips. Like, look at this. This character is 20,000 ES. He has like DR mod and stuff, right? And this is non-ghosted, so he doesn't have like all the extra increased damage from 4 ghosts. Elder starts doing his tentacle slam right here, right? He starts charging that up, and synth slam I'm pretty sure was this direction, like it went down, and then all that's left is he's over here. The dread thing's coming in. It's just the tentacle slams going off. He's at 20,000 ES, and he's dead. And that's like a 90 all res, 90 block, less damage taken per int aristocrat.
Wait, how?
The only thing I think that I see that's hitting him there is I think it's the tentacle slam. I don't know what else is hitting him in this clip. The other option is it could be the synth slam, because synth slam looks like he's maybe charging that up, but I'm not even sure about that.
It looks like the cortex hit.
See, the weird part about this clip to me is, so I see, let me back it up a little bit. Right about, so synth slam, you see him start doing the charge attack right there, right? He's doing the charge attack. He's facing this way. Synth doesn't like change his direction when he goes for the slam. He's only going to slam in one spot, right?
I agree.
So
I see it.
And you can see like the little like black cloudy things following him around. So that's what that slam is. And he's facing away from where he dies. So that's the slam that makes sense in terms of like the thing that I think would kill him. But that's where it happened. Just like the slam already happened here. And then he's not getting hit here. And the only other fizz like attack going off is like Elder's Slam, the tentacles.
But that's on the other side of the map.
Well, it follows you, right? He's still in range of that. Because like the tentacles, like they last for like 5 seconds or whatever, and they like slam wherever you are.
But there's no way one tentacle does 20,000 energy shield.
Dude, I don't know. What else do you think is hitting him there? Because like
it has to be
it's
one tentacle. There's no way one tentacle does 20,000 energy shield. I see the tentacle there. I see it. It's right there, right? Right next to the beam, on top of the beam.
He has 80% damage increase taken because of Cirrus debuff.
Yeah.
And the tentacle slam's going off. Like it's right. You could see it right there.
Did you say this character is max block?
But yeah, this is like a 90 block. Because he has like more luck. He has more than skill or whatever. The Glad node.
You mean 90 block if he's been hit recently?
Dude, he's getting hit this entire clip. What are you talking about? This entire clip is him getting hit.
If you blocked recently, right? It's if you blocked recently.
You're telling me blocking. Out of all of this hellhole going on, he's not getting hit block recently?
Okay. But I don't know if one tentacle fucking kills that character like, from 20k.
But the thing is, what else is hitting him? The thing is, that wouldn't make sense to me that tentacle hits that hard either. But at the same time, from this like clip I have, that's the only thing that I think I see even hitting him there.
I mean, 80% increased damage taken is kind of okay. Lance, here's the thing, right? I feel like if you had 100k armor there and something's hitting you for 20k, you're gonna die still because your damage reduction is gonna be garbage, right? You have 80% increased damage taken. You're getting,
but like let's say, what is it for 90 DR? Is it 10x you need for 90 DR? I'm like forgetting the armor formula, but like
it varies. If it's right? It varies depending on hit.
Well, it depends how much PDR you have, right? Like if you have a PDR, that helps a lot, right?
Yeah, and
but
shift
like,
also.
That still is gonna matter, like quite a bit. Like if it's a 20k fizz hit, if you had armor, you're definitely not dying.
Okay, but let's just say the fizz hit mitigates 6,000 of that damage. I'm gonna say if you're gonna hit by 20, you're mitigating like 30-40% of that hit, right?
Yeah.
Evasion will also heal you for that amount, and that's gonna be a mold.
The evasion heal doesn't happen till after you've survived the one shot.
Yeah, but this guy is not at 100%. His evasion heal would have topped him off. Would you die?
So he gets hit where he would have had 2k additional ES from evasion heal.
Yeah.
If he even had ghost dance at this point, I think he would have already like worn off the ghost dance from all the other hits going on. Because it's only once every 2 seconds, and this is like spam garbage out the wazoo when you're fighting these guys, especially with quad ghost.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. You can try it. I feel like freaking. I mean, I played Armor Trickster back in the day, so I definitely know how good like 150,000 armor is. When you're doing hard content.
Dude, do you know how many people that played your Trickster that I argued with? I'm an Aegis hater because Recover on Block exists, so I was always arguing with them about Ghost Dance versus Armor.
Armor Trickster was pretty good. It was pretty good. You know why? You know why Armor Trickster was good, Lance? Because when we're doing exiles, evasion does nothing.
I mean, there's only like a couple exiles that have RT.
Yeah, but those are the guys who destroy you. Those are the guys who like
that much shit. I did some rogue exiles. They do. If you have a proper character setup, you still just out tank those guys really easily. I think it's if you don't go block plus evasion. Man. Like you should be running Recover on Block.
Show Lance. Remember the rogue exile clip where I was where I said if I die, I'm gonna freaking delete my character. I need that clip. One of you guys have that clip, right? Those guys do a shitload of damage, and no, it wasn't even a Xandro. It was the Claw guy. Who has that clip? I know one of you guys have that clip. I don't know who has
Claw
it.
guy?
But you know the Claw guy? Like a lot of them just do a shitload of damage for some reason. They have like insane burst. Hold on. I need someone to like find that clip because I don't even know where it is. One of my chatters will have it. We're in the zone right now, Lance. Do you see this? This is like a we're in the Twilight Zone. Maybe they don't have
The
it.
Twilight Zone.
But they only
to
save
infinity?
meme clips, these guys say.
They don't save the clips where something goes right.
Yeah, they don't save like because those guys could melt 20,000 energy shield like really, really easily. And that character was like juiced to shit, right? Because I was
Dude,
I was saying
telling
like
you, if you had the only way they melt you is if you didn't have like you wanted to pair. You still wanted block recover on block on top of evasion ghost dance.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
They
I don't
screw
know,
you. They
man.
screw you up if you don't
Trickster,
have
Armor
block.
Trickster actually survived that shit. Like there was a lot of people with like evasion based tricksters were 45,000 energy shield and for or like they would just get freaking melted. So I don't know. I think
They
pure
didn't
evasion
have
is
recover
bait.
on block. They weren't using block for some reason. I don't know what those guys are doing.
I mean, if you're building evasion, are you really gonna double up on like max block?
Oh, block is
That's-
OP, dude. I think recover
but
on
this
block
is
is
the-
straight up one of the most overpowered things in this entire game.
Yeah, but this is before they made block prefix, right? Like we were playing Armor Trickster before they made
It
block
wasn't that
prefix.
much different. Block
Dude,
prefix
it's
is
humongous. Block prefix
it's
is
44
so good.
versus like 35 or something like that.
No, Titanium's
like-
28, right? It's 40 versus 28.
No, you could still roll block. They changed it from flat block to increased block chance.
I don't remember.
Like they got rid of the flat block rolls. That was the change that happened. I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure? Wasn't it just spell block
Yeah.
before?
No, you could roll regular block, just like straight up chance to block. It rolled like similar to the spell block roll range.
Oh, it's the suffix.
It wasn't as good as increased block chances. Like you get more block from increased block chance, but it was like 5 block worse or something like that. It wasn't like that different.
I don't know, man. I did a lot of exiles, Lance. I feel like pure evasion was like complete bait. And like ghosted Xandro would just come in and he would just smash the shit out of you. Like 30,000 energy
So what
shield
you're saying
does
is
not matter to that guy.
you believe in my plan to go armor on quad ghost is what you're saying.
I like it. I just don't know how much 100k armor is going to help your character. If I were you, I would build more than that. But the problem with armor is like there's so many dots on that build, right? Or on that freaking
You can't build too much because like if you start trying to force too much armor, then you lose ES and you lose max hit for the other things because you still need max hit for like the LE damage because that stuff is still like pretty freaking rippy as well.
So what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna do like Jade Flask plus like?
I'm thinking
what are you
it'll be
gonna do
in
for that armor?
scaling plus Jade Flask plus Grace is what I'm thinking. But the reservation for space for that is going to be questionable. I think I'm going to have to make mana reservation smalls, which is going to be really not fun.
It's D term, right?
I think Grace wins because if you do D term, the flat portion doesn't get scaled. I mean, it's 50% more versus 30% more plus like flat that scales. And I think I need the flat more than I need the.
But D term has a Watcher's Eye for a PDR, and getting any sort of PDR like alleviates so much pressure from your armor.
Yeah, that's a good point. PDR is nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because I need discipline on hit probably. Unless instant leech works, then I don't need discipline on hit. And clarity gain's usually pretty mandatory because it's like 3,000 to 5,000 ES.
I feel like for this character, Lance, you should use POB. I think POB is your friend
Nah.
here.
No, I'm going to put the character together. I'm gonna go in some non-voided maps and see if I start dying, and then adjust it. And then I'm gonna go into void maps and hopefully not die. It's a great plan.
Oh, I haven't voided a character in so long, Lance. I haven't voided a character in so long.
Have you been doing void maps?
Sometimes.
Have you been doing
Sometimes.
hard void maps?
I did the hardest void maps in Affliction League on my character that couldn't die. So I did all of them.
Were you playing in Affliction League?
I was playing a life stacking penance brand Pathfinder.
And
It
you,
was,
you did quad ghost 90 less
yeah.
feared?
Yeah, all of them. I did.
Hell yeah.
Gucci made me do that stupid map. That's like the fucking the one that's like 1C, whatever it's called, like death something or something. It's like a cells map or something. He made me do that shit.
The
What's
one that has
map
like a
called?
worthless unique on it. That
Yeah,
you just
it's
got
worthless?
on repeat.
I don't even remember what that map was. What's called? It's called like Deathful. I don't know. You have to go look it
I
up.
think I remember
He
what
made
you're
me do
talking
that.
about. It was a really
made me
common
do that
one with all the like some cancer mods.
Yeah, he made me do that stupid ass map. And once I did that, then it was just like done, right? I didn't have to do anything. And then I sold my character for like 12 mirrors, and the other guy like died. He like killed himself in like at like level 94 or something. And I was like, I don't even know how you can kill kill that character, but he somehow killed that character at level 94.
He did one additional map. Your
But
build
yeah,
survived and it was a fluke, and then that guy he took it for a little bit more limit testing and instantly died.
No, Lance, I took it to quad ghost maps, Lance, and I AFK'd in the middle of the quad ghost map. Like AFK'd in the middle of the quad ghost map for like 5 minutes. Like I just left my computer. And then like there was so much shit on the map that my whole entire screen, I don't know if you've ever seen this clip. I like literally like went in that screen and then like I just AFK'd my character there. So to like limit test the character to see if it's actually killable. And it was like I don't know. It was like 5 minutes later and we just gave up. I don't know if there's a clip around anywhere, but yeah. I don't think that character could die because it had old Defiance Lance and like 12,000 life, and it had like enough
that was back
regen
when
to
we had
basically
DR
counteract every
flasks,
single
wasn't
dot.
it? We had
What?
DR flasks in affliction, didn't we?
Yeah, DR flask, and
Okay,
it was a
that makes
Pathfinder.
a lot more sense then.
It was
DR
like
flasks are
unkillable.
crazy,
it was like a fucking like million max hit or something with like Defiance. So yeah, that thing was like, and after that I just like because I already did all of them. So I just like didn't do it anymore.
He sold it for 12 years and then the guy died.
Lance. For this character, someone found it. This character is 20,000 energy shield, right? With like 150,000 armor, right? Because I'm playing like armor trickster here, right? It had like 100 something million DPS, and this is what Rogue Exiles did to it. And keep in mind, this is base league Rogue Exiles, right? And this is not like Phrecia Rogue Exiles. So I had to log out. You see how much damage I took? It's like they do insane amounts of damage.
Wait a second. I thought you said this was tanky for Rogue Exiles. That
It
looks sketch as
is. Bro, look at how much they chunk you by, Lance. They look at their attack speed. And this is why I don't think armor, like evasion, I probably just kill that guy, right? Because I have 90% evade. Like armor block has its own drawbacks because you could just keep getting you could just roll non-block over and over again.
This is not the right play, correct?
It is. Okay, if I had an evasion character, Lance, I would die every other map.
Are you behind me going armor or not? You gotta pick a side.
I think evasion is better. I think evasion is better if there's no RT. Let me be honest. I like evasion better with no RT.
It's one of the most OP mechanics in this game, but I'm just worried about the max hit. I think with the increased damage taken plus the enrage, I'm a little bit sketched out. The max hit's gonna be too low for Fizz.
Okay, here's the thing, Lance. Just stack more int.
There's a limit, dude. There's an upper limit.
There's no upper limit. There's always when you think you've hit your upper limit, there is the menagerie, Lance.
I have 3 weeks to make this character, and I'm trying to swap over it to like today/tomorrow.
Yeah, Sushi has 25 mirrors, so you can convince him to go to the menagerie.
Wait, does he actually have 25 mirrors?
Yeah, from boats, dude.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. There's no shot. So is there a clip of these 25 mirrors?
Will you believe me? Will you believe me if I show you a screenshot right now of Spicy Sushi DMing me, tell me, if you talk about my boats on stream one more time, I know where you live. Will you believe me then?
No.
Oh, I don't know. You can ask him. But if you want the gear, you have to make sure Sirod makes the right item because he likes to make faster attack claws instead of multi-strike claws, and now he's gonna force me to fucking mirror that claw, and then
no shot. You cannot hire out a second-rate crafter like that. That was on you. You should not have expected the Toy Rod to get it right.
A second-rate crafter? Is that what you just called him?
I think did I stutter?
Holy shots fired! Second-rate crafter?
I mean, you admit yourself, he put faster attacks. Like, what kind of idiot does that? You know, the claw clearly need multi-strike. He's going to cost you another 80 div. I think we both understand the situation here, right?
Lance, I'm gonna have to pay 80 more divs to have less damage. It's like 0.1% less damage versus less damage. It's over for me.
That's messed up.
It is what it is. I think I have to mirror the
If you
claw
ask
still,
me,
though.
you
I have no
should
choice.
get him to recraft it, because that's just
No,
he did
I'm
it
not.
wrong.
For a 3-week league, I'm not gonna make him recraft it. That's like, I would rather just farm. I can farm 80
I'm not
divs
gonna
in like.
mirror this claw until it has multi-strike. You know, get back to crafting.
Realistically, I can get 80 divs in like a few hours, so it's fine. Okay. Anyways, let's go play some PoE because I need to go farm. I remember you just reminded me that I freaking need to farm
if I'm
Awakened
gonna
Multi-Strike.
void anytime soon.
All right, let me know when you start doing your void maps. I want to watch some of them.
I'll let you know so you can get a clip of me dying the first map.
Oh, I love it when you die. When you die to Cortex Slam, it makes me so happy.
Dude, that slam has gotten me. I think it's 2 times now. I've had like juiced out of my mind characters. One time to just thinking that the slam was not a spell, and I was running a cannot suppress map. It was a spell. And then another time to Invisislam. He's not gonna give me a third time. Okay, surely I will learn to not get hit by that slam.
You know why your clips are the best, Lance, when you void? Because you have so much confidence in that character every single time. You're like, I'm pretty much invincible, and then you just get freaking creamed, right? And it's the best when those clips happen. Because you have so much confidence. You're like, I'm just gonna face tank this. And then kaboom.
I was limit testing that slam prior to doing that map, and it was doing like nothing to me. So that's why, well, okay. The invisible one was literally just like a fluke accident. Even with the misplay, it was like a 99% survival rate. Like he went through my block. He had to high roll a crit. He had to high roll the base damage. Like there were so many layers that he had to get through. That was a miracle that invisible slam killed me.
Was it a miracle that guy died to the tentacle?
What's that?
Was it a miracle that this clip that we watched died to the tentacle? I feel like,
dude, I feel like does that make sense to you that he died to that? Because it doesn't make sense to me.
80% increased damage taken. I don't know. I've never gotten hit by that tentacle more for that much ever. Not even close. So
like, okay, if you're gonna throw out a number, if you're gonna throw out a number for the tentacle, how much fizz do you think it does?
3K.
I was gonna say like 5K. I don't think it does that much. So like, I have no idea, but that's the only thing on screen that I see hitting him. So the clip doesn't make sense to me, which is why I'm sketched out about fizz.
It hits you multiple times, right?
Well, yeah, but it's like a slow thing, right? It's like,
yeah, it goes like, it's like right? dun 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 dun, right?
Yeah,
like that's the pace of it. So he died in one hit. So it's not even the second hit that killed him. It's like just one. I don't even know if it makes sense, Lance. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you could take that much damage from a single tentacle hit. I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
I don't
he
think
died somehow. Doesn't make sense to me. So I'm sketched out and I'm thinking about going armor for fizz.
Yeah, but evasion also just avoids that tentacle altogether.
But when you don't evade, you don't evade, and that
can
happen.
But when you go on entropy, like if this first tentacle hits you, the second one can't hit you. Where the armor block is different because like the first hit can hit you. You see that freaking that clip with the Rogue Exile. If that was evasion and I got hit once, I might have gotten hit like 3 times harder. But then I would have had entropy after that, and I would have just killed him. Right?
For the next 20 hits. Yeah, but like it's still like if a one hit can kill you, then if the game decides you die today and you already used your entropy up, you're dying today. You know, like I'm telling you that Fizz Cortex Slam that killed my Hyro. It was like, even with my DRs off, it was a miracle that thing killed me. Like, so that's how I feel like even if I had 95 evade, if I just lose that 5% and the one shot comes in and it high rolls, and if you don't have the max hit for it, you lose the evade roll on a high hit fizz, and then you're just dead.
Okay. And that all of that is true. But have you thought of it like this, Lance? Think of all the shit you're gonna get from everybody you ever told that Armored Trickster sucks. They're gonna come in and they're gonna be like, Lance, I told you so. And you're gonna be so mad every day from all the little fuckers, you know, because these guys, they remember everything you like tell them, right? Like every little thing. They have videos of me from like 5 years ago making the worst jokes, right? So these guys remember, there's so many of them are going to come to your chat and be like, oh, Lance, so armor's good now, right? Armor's good, right?
That's okay. Okay, I can explain why this is a different situation. Trickster, armor trash, but this isn't Trickster. This is Glad Lucky Block, and it's still not an Aegis. Because I think an Aegis is the big part of the problem. I think Recover on Block is just better.
Lance, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
It's not
the
the same
same
thing.
exact
Dude,
layers. It's armor, block.
If you have an Aegis on, you lose like 10k ES versus like a rare shield.
It's not 10k. It's like
Dude,
3k.
I would literally I'd pull up the Pee-wee Ninja, I'd click Aegis, and the ES number for max ES would go down by 10k. I kid you not.
Yeah, but that's like full. If you're like maybe on like synth shields, but you're not gonna have that.
No, you go recover on block shield. You don't go synth shield. Synth shield is a bait.
Oh.
You go recover on block.
Oh, it's up to you. It's up to you. I don't think the difference between recover on block and freaking Aegis is like that much difference. It's like 3k ES, dude. It's like a little bit of int and like, I don't know, like 100 and something flat.
Remember that
big.
int gives DR too. Don't forget about the DR.
Well, Aegis gives elemental damage with attack skills, Lance. Elemental damage.
I mean, now it gives
when you're
reflect
when you're
immunity,
molten
which is kind
striking
of
your
a nice,
ZDPS,
like,
you're gonna be like,
mod.
it's like the same thing, Lance. I feel like it's the same thing. I think I like Aegis. If you have a lot of armor, like Aegis like is really, really good. Especially like 90 block Aegis is like insane if you have like 250k armor, man. Like you're literally just never dying. In fact, and Lance, if you're not going Aegis, you're trolling. If you're going 90 block.
How about this? I'm gonna not go Aegis, and you go Aegis, and we do the same map, and we see who lives, who dies.
I'm not stacking into Lance. I'm not gonna go make freaking in stacking gear.
You sound a little scared, not gonna lie. You sound a little afraid, like you worried you might die.
Lance, I'm having fun. I'm sure I'm gonna do mapping strats. Lance, not everyone wants to do void maps. I have to do mapping strats.
Okay,
I'm gonna do like ore strats.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like scarab strats for the boys. You know, like all of them want to do like different strats, right? I want to do that stuff. I want to like recon some idols. I want to play Phrecia. I can do void maps whenever. Next league, okay. How about this, Lance? Next league, I'll do void maps with you.
All right, I'm down.
I'll do void maps with you.
The condition is you're doing Aegis, right?
No, you can't force me to use Aegis as my main item. I would say I'll do. What if next league I make some broken build that's not Aegis?
Is the pinnacle of defense or not? Because if it's a pinnacle of defense, then it's what you should be using, right?
With 250,000 armor, Aegis is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But would you take it into a Void Quad Ghost map?
With 250,000 armor, I would.
So next league, you run Aegis, I run Recover on block.
We'll see.
I don't want to force you into it because, like, if you want to play other builds, and maybe I'll want to play other builds too. Like, I don't know. I don't want to run instack every league. But if you're interested in doing the competition, I'd be down.
I'll do void maps with you. I just don't know if I want to play an Aegis build. I always like to change things around. And
yeah,
we'll do like.
I respect that.
How about we do 3 weeks in because we're gonna need some money to like farm some stuff, right? I don't want to do quad ghosted shit like 1 week in the league with some shitty ass character. We're just gonna die.
Yeah, you need some gear for sure.
Yeah, so like 3 weeks. That's a good amount of time, right? We'll do some voids. I'll make a character.
I'm down.
All right. Anyway,
just know
I'm gonna go
make fun
farm.
of you for not using Aegis. I'm gonna say he chose not to use it because he knows it's bad. I'm gonna be making those sorts of comments. I'm gonna be real snarky.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I make good void map characters, Lance. I make really, really good void map characters because I'm such a pussy. I never want to die, right? I never want to die. So you're gonna see the Vagine come out of me because when I make a void map character, it is made to never die. So, anyways, have fun with the subs.
Looking forward to it. Yo, dude, thanks, man.
I'll hit you up next time, or
right,
at the beginning of the next league. We'll chat again, since Jung's being toxic to me every day.
I'll link you a clip of me voiding this league at some point.
All right. When you do void, just let me know. I'll check it out.
Right,
when I see you
good,
take
dude.
like freaking 100 freaking 10k freaking hits, that's not armor. I'm gonna be like, it's that ghost dance would have healed you the full every single time. So just let me know.
We'll see.
Okay. Latest.
All right, see you.
He's so fast and he's so tanky. Why the fuck is this guy so fast and tanky, man? What the fuck did I put on this map? Dude, I can't even kill him. What the